Hello and welcome to the Friday night paper fight. Paul, did you turn the lights on?
Right. Turn to your right. Other right. Other, yeah. Okay. Hey, hey, there we go.
Hello! Good evening. Welcome to the Friday night paper fight where tonight, Canadian Highlander.
Burr, burr, burr.
2 Highlanders enter, 1 Highlander leaves.
And
They
then,
both
and then the
leave,
other one
just
leaves.
one of them with more glory.
because they politely allow the other person to go through the doorway first.
Yes. Oh God, the Canadian standoff. Go ahead. No, I insist. You go.
Turn into skeletons.
So here's what we're gonna do. 3-hour-ish rounds. I got myself, Serge. Joining me at the table, we got Alex. In the back, we got Nelly waiting on standby, and of course, on tech, we have Paul.
Hello.
So I hope you're ready for some powerful magic, because that is what we have brought. Reminder, the Friday Night Paper Fight is brought to you by you, your support over the Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. And Friday Night Paper Fight is brought in part by the wonderful people over at Card Kingdom. cardkingdom.com/LRR. That is an affiliate code. Lets them know that we sent you. And if you say Loading Ready Run sent me button, please, you get a hilarious little 1-inch button that says, "A pox upon the auto tapper." So relatable. Hashtag relatable, right?
I don't play Magic online.
That's fair. I think like a Pro Tour was actually lost because it auto-tapped them wrong. And if they'd kept their mana open, they could have won like counter magic or something like that. It was like
bad.
Big bad feels. What you got? What you rolling? All right, let's figure out who goes first, and we'll talk about our decks really quickly. All right. So we had decided ahead of time that these 2 dice was my score, those 2 dice was Alex's. I got a 10, you got a 6. I go first?
Yeah, all right.
All right, I am on an old favorite of mine. This is red-white equipment. I make cheap creature, I give sword, I turn sideways. My points, oh God, what are my points? It's like Mox,
Stoneforge.
GT. I think Stoneforge is free now. Yeah.
All right.
Mox, GT. It might only be, I might not have all of the points.
Strip mine?
Maybe not. I don't know.
Don't know.
What do you
I'll
want?
find out.
What's your deck? I'm actually really curious.
It's it's Delirium Smog.
Like smog?
You'll see.
Okay. All right.
It's smog, but you've like breathed in way too much of the smog,
Yeah.
and things are starting to go a little wonky.
Arid Mesa, pass.
Are either of you playing Phyrexia LB1 cards?
I don't
think I have 2.
So.
I have 2. Ooh.
Play this as a green.
Yeah.
Play Ignoble.
Ooh. All right. I'll crack and a turn here and get the old Ready Whitey Tappy. Very good at the names of magic cards. Ignoble's a very strong start.
I can't believe they junded that card.
Junded it right out.
You don't think they'll do a cycle, do you?
God, how cool would that be?
Like a Bant
I
one
think
of
that'd be
these?
so busted. Oh my God.
You would get what? You get Bant and you would get Naya. Naya would be pretty dope.
Well, we already have Bant. We have Bant and
Oh
we have
right.
Jund.
I was thinking, what if they made? What if they made a Bant one?
Yeah, I translated in my brain Naya while you were saying that because it's like 2 of the same colors, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Alex,
Yes.
I copied your deck name from your Mox page.
Yes.
Technically, Delirium is usually spelled DEL,
Oh, is it?
but I'm not. Is it intentional that you're
No,
spelling?
I just don't know how to spell.
Okay. I don't know how to spell that well either, so I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether this is a joke that I'm not getting.
We're
or
both
whether...
hiccups.
Fiery Islet. I'm going to go down to 18.
Like an Island.
I thought maybe there was like pickles in the deck and it was like delirium.
No.
All right. Carrie Zev. 1/3 first strike. Menache makes monkey. Pass.
I hate Monkey. Monkey make me sad. You know what? I think I'm going to get ahead of that problem. Let's roll out need a 19.
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about, like, basic lands on the card reader.
Oh, okay.
Just anything with utility.
I mean, the utility here is, you know.
There you go, get yourself a Bayou, 3 mana. Good.
Go. I like how you just put it in the bin before I say what
Well,
I'm
I
gonna do.
like it.
It's, yeah, that's surely the play.
I'm going to play a
I mean-
Wasteland. And then I'm going to take another damage off the Fiery Islet down to 17 and play this White Plume Adventurer.
Uh-oh.
This card is powerfully sick. When it comes
Enter
into
the
play,
dungeon.
we are introducing the initiative. And then the first chapter of the initiative allows me to go and find a basic land. So I'm going to go find myself an basic plains and put it into my basic hand. Oh, thank you, Paul. And pass the turn. And then it also says, at the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, untap a creature you control. If you've completed a dungeon, untap all creatures you control.
Got it.
It's very strong.
Huh. You present me with a conundrum. 3/3?
Yeah. Would you
Okay.
like to do anything with
No,
my
that's
deck?
fine.
That's fair.
I mean, loaded question. I think this is the play here. It's one of your favorites.
It is one of my favorites. Stinquisition, too. All right.
I'm going to...
I'm going to smoke you.
I love that animation. I'll gain a life.
Yeah.
Would you believe I was sandbagging this?
Ooh, you get the mocks?
Yeah,
All right, what do you got?
just this guy.
Okay, that's not too bad. Now, what does Grim Flare do again? 2 mana, 2/2 trample. What's the rest?
Whenever he hits you, I look at the top 3 cards, put any number in the graveyard and the rest back on top.
Oh,
and
this is
any-
one of the Delirium cards.
and
Yeah.
He has delirium, so
Yeah.
it is spelled with an E. Now I feel like an idiot. Let's both discard.
Okay.
Spelling should never make one feel like an idiot. It's mostly just made up anyway.
I'm going to discard this Ancient Tomb.
Back to you.
All right, untap, untap. I have untapped with the initiative, which means that the power is mine. I'm going to go to the Forge and put 2+1/+1 counters on the White Plume Adventurer. Draw.
What's in this room?
So I have 2, this one puts 2+1/+1 counters, so it's a 5/5 currently. And then I have the option to go to the trap, target player loses 5 life, or I can go to creature, which is pretty cool.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's very good.
I don't think I like that.
So it's currently a 5/5.
Yep.
I just want to know why the Grim Flare is so grim. Be happy with your job, man.
Well,
Kill Liliana.
deal.
Oh! All right. Second main, Precinct Captain. 2 mana, 2/2 with first strike, and whenever it deals damage to a player, put a +1/+1 white soldier creature token onto the battlefield. I'm going to pass. On your upkeep, I get to untap a creature.
Okay.
Alex, just quickly, is it relevant that your graveyard is just off camera right
Oh
now?
yeah, we should
No,
scoot that. Yeah, for the Delirium deck, let's give the people what they want.
There we go. So, I was almost about to... Oh, no, wait. I revealed this.
Yeah. Dark Blast. No, Ku is complimenting my OG Ice Age lands there. This is one of the few lands that has a whole panorama set. If you put all of the lands from that set side by side.
Okay, you. Show me your secret.
All right. Well, you get a Luminarch Aspirant, which I'm actually quite sad to lose. I knew you had the Inquisition. Maybe I should have played that out instead of the Precinct Captain. The other 2 cards I have in hand are a Bloodstained Mire and a Showdown of the Scalds.
I don't even know what that other one is. But
So Showdown of
that
the
one.
Scalds is pretty cool.
Ooh.
It's a 4 mana saga, and it gives card advantage and make big.
I'm going to make my subsequent turns a giant pain.
Green, green. Oh.
Of course, our fix because
Yeah.
I have to reveal everything, don't I?
You do 3. I don't think you actually draw it, so I think we actually see the 4th card in that. If there's any judges in chat, let me know if we also see
I
the
will
4th. It's been a
pass
while.
The turn.
End step. Wondering if I should cycle this Fiery Islet or not. No, I've got enough card advantage. I'm going to want the mana. All right, untap. I still have the initiative. It's a trap! I'm going to dome you for 5.
Ow!
So draw a card here. All right, let's start by...
How did you triggering a trap in the Undercity it hit him?
He's dragging me along with.
it's my trap. I'm going to play an Urza's Saga. This is a good one. And
I need one of those.
4 mana. Dude, you should get it. This card's so busted.
Very expensive, though.
Yeah. I'm going to play a Showdown of the Skulls. Now, when it enters play, exile the top 4 cards. All right, so I hit an Abrade, a Venerable War Singer, an Unholy Heat, and a land. And until your next turn, you may play those cards. I'm going to attack you with both. Got my own little Delirium card right there.
Courser wants to block Precinct.
Now, I do have a trick, because I can cast Unholy Heat to do 2 damage and have first strike damage there too.
Huh, so you do.
Yeah, I would not recommend that block.
How gentlemanly of you. I have no good blocks. Am I eating 7 here? That sucks. I think I'm eating 7 here.
All right, so first strike damage, you'll take 2, and I'll make a soldier token. And then you'll take the other 5 from that one. I'm going to pay a life for red and use Unholy Heat to shoot your dork.
Consarn it.
Your Dorcas.
I may have gotten baited into like not taking a perfectly sensible block.
I mean,
well.
you still could have blocked if you just didn't want to take the damage from that.
Oh, we'll see.
But I just wanted to show you that. Yeah. Like we could. Yeah, that's true. That is a thick lad now. All right, I'm going to pass to you. Upkeep. I will untap my White Plume Adventure.
Okay, so
Just to double check, does anybody have Delirium right now?
I do.
I think Alex now has Delirium online. I only have 3
So
out of 4.
do I reveal the 4th
So you've
card?
drawn 3 cards, and I think because it's drawn, you do show the 4th card, I
Yeah.
believe.
Chat or Nelson is in the chat.
Oh,
Nelson,
amazing.
yes,
Thank you,
yeah.
Nelly. And then what happens is I don't know the order you put it back, so when you put 2 back or pay life, then you turn that card back face down and put any number of them back up.
I think. God. It's 4 lines. I'm gonna order it like this. I'll take
So,
this one.
sorry, that card should be 2 down still. You don't get to manipulate the
Oh,
land.
right.
Yeah.
No, it's.
So that land should still be the top card.
Yeah.
Yeah, the land is there, and then you get to put 2 cards back on top of it. Nelly was running out to try and stop us. Yeah.
The land's on top.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I knew this was going to be a pain.
I'm sure, I mean, we've gone through it once, and you're going to get it now, right?
Yeah. All right, so let's erase this, homie.
Yep. Goodbye, White Plume friend.
Sorry, what was that card?
That was Maelstrom Pulse. All right, let's see if if I hit you, I get the initiative,
It's
right?
true. All right, I'm going to take
So
4.
I'm going to thump you, and now I'm going to make this even more of a pain.
Now, hold on. So now you have the initiative. Right. So
And I also look at the top 3.
all right, let's do this first. Yes, you look at the top 3, and then what do you get to do? Let's put this on the card
I get to bin any number of them.
Okay, now we're looking so you don't reveal the top card, as opposed to drawing,
Okay.
I believe.
In that case, then I put them back in any order. I'm going to bin that, go like that. So I hit you for 4.
Do you still get to change the order for those or no?
Yes.
Okay.
You put them back in any order.
Okay. Now, bad news. You also have the initiative,
Okay.
so there's a shuffle. Because the first thing that
But I
happens,
get a land, right?
the first thing that happens is search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. So you now have the
I'm
initiative.
okay with this.
Yeah.
I will get... a florist. It's in here somewhere. I will play the florist, and I will gain a life.
Well, hold on. So that goes into your hand. Before you play, you do get to see the top cards. You
Oh,
want to
right.
play a different land.
I hate you, Courser of
we'll keep
Crucifix.
you at 8,
Why
yeah.
are you such a pain?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Now you play the forest. You go to 9. There you go.
Okay. we
Sorry,
got
dude.
there. That's okay. I knew I was
I-
making this a nightmare for myself.
Courser of Crufix is like coming into the Sylvan Library, and the librarian's like, no, you get out of here. We don't like you. Get out.
Nope.
You always just look at all the books and then throw them on the ground. I don't
right.
like you. Get out of here.
Untap. Draw step. Saga step. Urza Saga goes to 2. Shodan of the Scalds goes to 2.
Don't get scalded.
Don't scald me, brah.
Yep. Excuse me.
I'm going to play this Ancient Den. Now, every time, the second chapter says, every time that I play a spell, I may put a +1/+1 counter on one of my creatures. So white, red, and 1. I'm going to play Venerable Warsinger. I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter on my Precinct Captain. Pardon me. Then I'm going to attack you with a Precinct Captain as well as a Soldier. This is a 3/3 with first strike. This is a 1/1, and I have access to an Abrade.
Get under the bus.
All right, so what I'm going to do here, that's a 4/4 still.
Yep.
I'm going to pay a life, ow, and 1, go into 11. I'm going to cast Abrade to destroy your Moxen and put a +1/+1 counter on Precinct Captain.
Whoa!
So
Not the
first
play I
strike damage
expected.
will kill the Courser.
Biff.
1 damage is going to hit you, and I'm going to take back the initiative. And that's going to put me down into the archives.
Just gonna go ahead and put this back.
Yeah. It's going to put me into the archives, where I'm going to draw a card. Just realized I could have played Scalding Tarn instead of the Ancient Den, but whatever. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
And now this is going to stay in exile forever. Yes.
Okay.
Pass.
I got problems.
There. All the Blossoms cantripping.
I stacked this wrong.
Switch them out.
I'll cast this expedition now.
Yeah. Put a little longer on that.
Whoop.
The map is here to partay. All right.
Pass.
All right. Untap. 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 Draw step. Now I've got
Oh no.
2 saga things happening here. For Urza Saga, I'm actually going to pay 1 and 1 before it sacrifices to make a construct.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's going to, I'll put this on here, the third chapter is going to happen. I'm going to search my library for an artifact card with a converted mana cost 0 or 1 and put it directly onto the battlefield and then shuffle. So I now have Delirium, but I don't think it's relevant.
No. It only matters if I have delirium.
Well, no, I had Delirium on my Unholy Heat.
Oh!
Yeah.
Ooh, look at you playing a delirium card.
Oh, thank you.
Next time maybe I'll have to make this Jund.
Chad has a prediction for what card Surge is going for.
What are
Let's see
they
if it's-
thinking?
They're,
They're all saying Shadow Spear.
let's see if it's true.
Could be.
You're not gonna listen to. Oh,
No, it's Shadow Spear.
I was hoping that maybe because chat predicted Shadow Spear, you'd be like, no, I'm
I
gonna
s-
get something else.
I spite thee.
I always intended to get this Ornithopter.
Grafted war gear would be illegal, but I appreciate, I
It
appreciate.
wouldn't be illegal.
Well, it has to be 0 or
well,
1.
okay, yeah.
All right, land for the turn is going to be a clifftop retreat. I got some plans here. First up, Ash Zealot as part of the Beep Beep team.
no.
And now, because I have the 3rd chapter of the Showdowns of the Scouts, I still get to put a +1/+1 counter. It's going to go on the Venerable War Singer here.
How come you got so much first strike, homie?
Turns out First Strike is besties with equipment, and then I'm going to pay a life for 10. I'm going to put the Shadow Spear.
The Shadow Spear wasn't a cast.
No, it just went into play directly, so I don't get a +1/+1 counter off of it. Wait, do I still have the initiative right now?
Yeah.
Have I done everything wrong? Hold on.
Yeah.
So, in which case, we have to back this up, because everything I did was still... Oh,
Well,
crap.
didn't you take the initiative this turn?
No, he
No,
took.
no.
He hit
I
me
had
with.
it. I should have untapped with it. So, hold on. Let's just think about
yeah,
the
okay.
fix here really quickly. All right, so I've backed up to before I cast it. So, technically, the initiative is on the upkeep before...
Before the saga.
Oh,
before the saga.
See, I was going to remind you after because I don't know when it was.
Yeah, so that's initiative. This is main draw step. I think in the spirit of... Nellie's coming to do the judge call. Hi, Nellie.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
So, yeah, you just uncast a creature. I like
Yeah,
that.
but
So,
we've already done the saga, which is kind of awkward, so we backed it up a little bit, but
This
I
should-
can't fully back everything up because
Yeah.
I've already searched for there's a saga, right?
No, that's okay, though. This is supposed to happen in the upkeep. Isn't
Yeah.
It's supposed to be upkeep.
So we
Yeah,
could back
and-
it up fully if we wanted to.
Is
and
it going to
unfor-
this one?
Unfortunately,
It would
the
be going
last
to the throne.
thing on the on the thing that's the only one that actually matters.
It cares about the order of the library, right? So we could either play on from where we were when we noticed it, in which case I could put the Ash Zealot out and we could go from there, or we could try and fully back up by putting the Shadow Spear back into the deck, putting the Years of Saga out, and resolving that order. I'm fine with either one.
Unless I draw dynamite, you're going to kill me either way. So
I mean, yeah, I'd rather do the quicker one. Let's just fudge it on the Shadow Spear. It's
Yeah.
one card inside your library, seeing one less thing.
Okay.
But this
This
should
is
still
also
be
finished.
Yeah.
This should also be in my graveyard. I'm just leaving it out so that every time I
remember.
cast a spell,
Okay.
yeah, the
that's
audience
fine.
can see it.
As long as we all understand that. But in case something cares that there's an enchantment in your graveyard, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so just uncast that.
Yep.
You've drawn your card for the turn.
Because
Just
I
keep
did it.
it-
I did it before the sagas and everything.
Just keep that. Keep
Yep.
your 3-drop in your hand. Just resolve this, and then go
Okay.
back to your main phase.
All right, let's do it.
This is
Thank you, Nelly.
where if you can unshuffle your deck, then something has gone very wrong, and clearly you weren't shuffling properly in the first place.
Typically, the only unshuffle is if you have a known card. Like if I've scryed something to the bottom, that's the only time you really care.
Right,
Because
right.
you have known information. All right. So the Throne of the Dead 3. Reveal the top 10 cards of your library. Put a creature card from amongst them onto the battlefield with 3+1/+1 counters on it. It gains hexproof until your next turn, and then shuffle.
what?
Yeah, dude, it's so busted. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fervent Champion and Esper Sentinel are hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have no creatures in this hit, but we do reveal an Ember Cleave, an Angerfile Ignition, a Lightning Helix, and an Inspiring Vanguard. 3+1/+1 counters. We'll put it on the haste creature. So we have a Fervent Champion. It's going to enter with 3+1/+1 counters on it. So it also has First Strike.
And it's indestructible until the next turn, right?
I don't see that in particular, Paul. It's hexproof until the next turn.
Hexproof. Sorry, yes.
Then shuffle. So I take these cards and I shuffle them all together. Equip abilities. I could also equip it onto the Shadow Spear onto it for free now, which is interesting. Which is where the partial backup sort of changed things. I have 1, 2, 3 artifacts. Now is where I'm going to cast the Ash Zealot again and put a +1/+1 counter on the Venerable War Singer. All right, I have no other spells I'm going to cast this turn. We'll put,
Oh, I can't block all this.
well, this can't attack. These can.
I don't
So
believe
2 blockers, it's only 7 damage. Oh, wait, no, I equipped the Shadow Spear for free. I think that's Xaxes.
Yep. Okay.
All right. Game 1.
Gonna have another one of them, champ. I still
Yeah,
hit Delirium, though.
Yeah.
The timing on sagas and the initiative is always a little wonky.
Well, in my brain, I had trained myself that sagas are after the draw step. And I was like, everything is perfect. The sagas are after the draw step. But Surge, wait, there's also initiative, which is upkeep. Like, well, buckets.
Buckets.
Dude, buckets is my favorite non-swear swear.
That's pretty good, actually.
Right?
Buckets!
Yeah. It expresses.
It has
You're fine.
the consonants.
It expresses all of the emotions that you want to say, but it's actually you just kind of laugh every time you say it too. You're like, hey, what a silly word.
So remember, if Surge is on stream or doing anything and he ever says buckets, you know what he's really saying.
Whoa.
I will sometimes say fudgicles. It's like, it's a pretty big cheat, but I do say like
You want to cut?
Scheisse, which is only going to bother our German viewers. They'll come in.
Fiddle faddle is my favorite. Fiddle faddle.
Nope.
I think I can keep this 7.
Or get some Farscape stuff in there. Frellingdren.
Crack.
Yeah, I'll keep this 7.
Could do like Rogue Trooper. Nain. Stack. 3. Come on, be a keeper. 6. 7. Okay, so this is a keeper, and I need to bury.
You can go to 6 or whatever. Like, we're just here to have a good time. I don't know, unless you want to test mulligans.
Oh, I gotta bury 1 card. That's fine.
Sure, yeah.
Wait, is that right?
Someone in there in the chat
this
there
one.
advocating for Canlander. Made some decks, bring them to their LGS and
yeah.
play around.
Love to see it.
Okay.
One of them is Boris.
So I'm up.
Let's do it. Good luck to you, my friend.
To you as well.
Good luck and Godspeed.
Go.
All right. I'm going to start with a Sacred Foundry untapped. Ow. 18. Cast ourselves our good old friend, the Faithless of Looting.
Response. I'm just like playing you.
I'm going to discard a Triumph of St. Catherine. Have you seen this card, dude? This card's sick.
Oh, is it the miracle one that makes like big
Yeah.
booties?
I also have to discard a second card here, and it is going to be a Savine's Reclamation. It's going to go into my bin. It's got flashback, so that's relevant. And say go.
Untapes la biblioteca. Everything's a swamp.
Woo! Okay.
Go.
Untap. Draw for the turn. Oh, that's a very good draw. Urza's Saga.
Stop it. I definitely should have gotten one of those for this deck.
Moxen.
No, it's the singular mox.
I shoot you. Chain lightning to the dome. Yeah. How does it feel?
What are you, mono red?
And then I just wanted to make it cheap. Thalia.
Yeah, all right.
Pass. That's how you pronounce her name, by the way. Thalia.
Thalia.
Of Thraban.
Thalia of Thraban.
Thalia Thraban, have a bad day.
Did you have 3 mana
Did
for it?
have 3 mana for it.
No! Goodbye, Thalia.
Attack with Wall of Blossoms.
Oh!
Go.
You can't do that! You're cheating!
Problem.
Urza Saga can make a construct. So I think I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna play this Marsh Flats, Arid Mesa, Marsh Flats, Marsh Flats. Go.
Caw-caw.
Caw.
Sort of caw.
Oh.
Go.
End step. I'm going to... Paul, do you have the overlay ready? There's an Herborg on the play.
What?
Well, they're like, Surge is tapping his land. I'm going to make a card construct.
Okay.
Untap. All right, let's get the timing right here. This is a saga, so I draw. Then this goes to 3. Before it dies, I'm going to pay 2 and tap to make another construct. And then this is going to die. I am once again asking you for the Shadow Spear. Then I'm going to play a Bloodstained Mire. I'm going to pay 2. I'm going to equip the Shadow Spear onto the one that doesn't have Summoning Sickness.
It's lifelink.
+1/+1, lifelink, and trample. So these are both 4 power creatures. 1,
Good
2, 3,
gravy.
4. So I'm attacking with a 5/5 trample lifelink.
Goodbye, Wall of Blossoms.
All right, so you're going to take 1, and I'm going to go to 23.
I am concerned.
Passe.
Scraw! I'm going to play this one here just so we're not tricks. I'm going to play a really big Tarmogoyf.
Oh!
Which is
enchantment, land, creature, sorcery.
instant.
It's a 5/6?
Got it. And guess what I brought?
Land, creature, sorcery, instant.
Boom.
That's a big Goyf.
Oh, what a headache. I don't like that one bit.
I like the Goyf dice.
Yeah, it's a anodized aluminum, and I think it's been milled, so that's pretty cool. Ah, trampoline.
I don't know why, but I was picturing that Goyf. You know in Gundam style, that point where they're looking at the booty, but it's like look at the size of that
booty.
Oh,
So
that Goyf!
Yeah.
All right, untap, draw for the turn.
I don't think Goyf counts sagas because they're not
It's not a mega type or whatever that's called, right? So the types that we're missing are tribal, planeswalker, artifact, if Bitter Blossom dies, and the new battle card, which there aren't any battle cards yet.
What?
So there's a new type that they alluded to in the latest set for XLB1. The new Atraxa says the types are, and has the word battle in it. And in the set review, it says, hey, we talked about battle. It doesn't mean anything yet.
So hypothetically, that makes Tarmogoyf a little bigger too.
We're assembling contraptions again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I have drawn for the turn. Let's do some other stuff. Ancient Tomb. Ow. Going to go down to 21. And once again, I'm going to cast Showdown of the Scalds.
Oh.
This card is so good. All right. First chapter. I exile the top 4 cards of my library. Oh. Walking Ballista, Swords to Plowshare, and I have a Wasteland and a Gajo.
Stop it.
So if I pay 2, wait, hold on. I'm like, if I pay 2 and I play the Walking Ballista, my construct's a 6/6. But I have a better plan.
What's that?
I'm going to crack this for a white source.
Can you play land off that or only cast a card?
You may play those cards. I already played a land for the turn, though. It is my Ancient Tomb, but next turn I could play a land, Paul. Excellent question. I'm going to get a basic Plains, and I'm going to Swords your Goyf.
Man. Well, at least I gain 5 life here.
You will gain a bucket load
He's
of life.
in a better place now.
Remove target creature from the game. Gain life equal to power. I will now attack you for 9.
Good gravy. Which one doesn't have trample?
This one does not have trample.
Boop.
All right, so you're going to take 5, and I'm going to gain 5. So Alex to 14, Surge to 25.
Just imagine this, like, okay, so it's this huge windmill that's lumbering around. This little tiny fairy rogue. It's just like, Oh, I wasted my life.
Sigil.
I should have listened to my mum. Hiya.
A fairy who, I mean, the fairy's only even been alive for 5 minutes. It's like, oh, there's so much to see in this strange new world.
Play this Vault of Whispers. And I'll cast Liliana Death's Majesty.
Okay.
Let's
Wait.
go.
Differently.
5 mana.
Yeah, I have a bunch of
Planeswalker.
them.
Okay.
Make a zombie. And I'll mill myself too. Who knows? Dose.
Land duress. Okay.
Go.
All right.
Has this expired yet?
Well, no. So we draw, and now we play the second chapter. So every time I cast a spell this turn, I put a +1/+1 counter on a creature I control.
Stop it!
I know, dude. All right, let's play a Gonjo. It's a white source. It's a land for the turn. I'm going to pay... Ow! 2. No. Red, white, and 1. I'm going to cast Tajik.
Oh, no, is that the guy that can decide how I block?
No, a 3/2 haste mentor. So whenever this creature attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature with less power. Prevent all non-combat damage that would be dealt to other creatures you control. So it can't be bolted, but you're not in the direct combat damage
That's
deck.
good.
And red and white, it gains first strike until end of turn.
Okay.
Second main,
Also, he has a sword with jets.
he
Oh,
does
yeah,
have a
little,
sword
like,
with jets,
bullet
yeah.
slashes.
2 life, ow. I'm going to cast Walking Ballista for 1. I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter onto Tajik. So it's now a 4/3. And then I'm going to crack this down to 22. And get an Ready Whitey Plateau. No.
Like Tajik, we've gone through this before. Your sword does not need an engine on it, and it does not need
I
exhaust.
can't hear you over my sword.
All right, I need to put a +1/+1 counter on one of my creatures from casting Tajik, so I'm going to put one on this construct, which are all 5/5s now. And then I'm going to cast a Precinct Captain
Okay.
and put another +1/+1 counter on the Walking
If you
Ballista.
could go ahead and play a creature that doesn't have first strike or haste, that would be great.
I would like to rumble into the jungle.
Okay, so 3 attackers.
Yeah, so this is a 4/3. This is a 5/5. This is a 6/6 trample lifelink.
Me or Liliana?
I'm going to attack your life points directly.
Block there.
Okay.
So I'll take
6, and I'll gain 6.
goodbye zombie. Goodbye fairy rouge.
Pass. And I put my wasteland into exile forever.
Oh, really? Really? Okay, but let me read this guy.
Prevents direct damage to other creatures. Did you get something that domes things?
No, it's still fine.
Okay.
But this is the dumbest thing I could possibly have drawn.
I'm here for it.
Garrick Relentless,
Oh!
Oh, this is awkward.
who does
Oh, no.
actually deal damage. But I'm
You
gonna,
can dome this
I'm
one.
gonna
Yeah,
shoot
yeah,
him.
yeah. All right, so
he
Tajik
deals
dies.
how much?
It
attack?
deals 3 damage to it.
Okay,
It's a
so
4/3.
he's toast.
Right.
Goodbye, Garrick. We thank you for your service. I'm gonna go with 7 here.
Yeah.
Just to quickly check, the shadows the construct is a 5/5 +1 counter, and then the shadow spear adds +1/+1.
All right, so that should have been 7.
So
Is
it
that what
should
you're
be-
double
Yeah, it
checking?
should be
You're
one
seeing
more
math?
damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 more damage, 1 more life. You have plus Lily again, making another zombie, and then milling land and another planeswalker?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, pass back to you.
End step, I'm going to shoot your bird.
Did you have to?
I'm sorry. Untap.
You're cold as ice.
Untap.
I feel like I can't survive this again.
Yeah, I think I got a big old Trundle Rumble in here. Draw step, Saga step.
The Trundler.
So this is, once again, anytime I cast a spell, that make thing bigger. And I've got a spell. I've got this sword. Sword.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Sword of trample and trample.
I needed one more turn.
What does the alt do?
Destroy all non-zombie creatures.
Oh, Jesus. You wanna trundle one more quick one in?
Let's see if
Let's
we
do
can.
it. I think we got time.
I would like to do
I've
something.
had pretty fast starts.
They're pretty. Yeah, they're very vroom vroom.
Yeah.
There's
God,
a lot of cards that I have never seen in that deck before.
dude, this deck is so good now. Like you and I have talked about how Boros has felt
Yep.
off.
Well, Boros, it was always that deck that took the best aspects of mono red and the best aspects of mono white and became worse than both.
And somehow just sucked.
Which is
Yeah.
very frustrating.
Yeah.
So maybe it's taking a new path now where it's like.
I don't even think this is the best version of this deck. Like, it's got a lot of surge cards, but I wanted to channel the spirit of Boros equipment in it, right?
I mean, to be honest, you've only actually pulled one piece of equipment so far.
Right, yeah. Well, I did cast a second. Alex did concede in response, but technically I cast a second one, Paul.
Oh, okay.
Paul.
I'll keep this.
Yes. Good luck to you.
To you as well. Bayou, Deathrite Shaman,
Ooh, yeah.
and pass.
Draw. Basic planes. And then I'm going to cast an Esper Sentinel.
Now, what does this guy do?
Whenever an opponent casts their first non-creature spell each turn, draw a card unless they pay X, where X is equal to Esper Sentinel's power.
That sucks.
Say go.
Untap. Draw.
Three mana.
You may draw a card.
Oh, Grist. Gree?
I will make a... Not a spider, not a beast, not a zombie, not a plant.
It's like a 1/1 insect token in mill 3. Man,
There it
this...
It's mill 1.
So, now hold on.
And
That
if
might
it was-
also be a creature, so maybe I don't get to draw a card there.
What? It is a creature.
Yeah, so I don't get to draw a card because it's a non-creature spell, so I'll put that back. Yeah.
Goozled by Grist.
Is it still a creature when you cast it, or is it a planeswalker on the stack?
I have no idea.
As long
When
as
it
it
isn't
isn't-
on the battlefield.
Yeah, so it's a creature on the stack.
So I'm just going to put him to
Yeah.
4.
Yeah,
I've never cast this card before.
it's a good one.
Go.
I hate it. I'm going to play a Clifftop Retreat. I'm going to cast an Luminarch Aspirant. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. I'd like to go to combat, and I'd like to attack Grist.
Bonk.
I have been bonked.
Full. Oh,
Pass.
draw. It's your boy.
That's also a creature. It's currently just a land.
No,
so
it's an artifact and a land.
Oh, is that an artifact land?
It
Did put on the card
is.
reader?
I played it specifically
Oh,
for this reason.
delirium. Welly, welly, welly.
I'm also going to make him bigger by casting Traverse the Ilvenwald.
All right, so that I will draw a card
Which-
off.
yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
And I get a basic. I'll get a swamp.
I'll put that on
So
the
he's
card
now
reader.
a 3/4. Yeah, they printed
Love
all
it.
these new artifact duels.
Yep, love it.
Wait, no, that's in my hand. I already played a land.
Yeah.
Okay, not cheating. Let's make another.
Okay. I was gonna say you're gonna sack a creature to dome me, but no.
No. Let's see if we can get this guy even bigger.
What is the?
Hey!
Sorry. Oh.
Creature? Yes.
Oh. This Goyf
It's
is
not. It's not an
growing.
insect.
Yeah,
but,
yeah, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Is it one card? How many cards do you mill off Grist?
Just one.
I need to read this again if I may.
Yeah. You mill a card, and if it's an insect, you do it again.
Then mill a card. If an insect is milled this way, put a loyalty counter on Grist and repeat this process. -2, sack a creature. When you do, destroy target creature or planeswalker. -5, each opponent loses life equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Sick. All right. Okay. Untap. 4/5. 4/5.
I found that one of the tricks of trying to hit Delirium was playing cards with multiple card types. So
Yeah,
like
no,
stuff
no.
like this. That's why I think I need a Urza Saga to
Right.
throw it right in the garbage.
It's pretty. Yeah, I guess with it's pretty easy to hit Delirium with like 2 cards. If
Yeah,
you're
two double type cards. You'll notice that there's a lot of the. When you break this deck apart, it has surprisingly like even categories of cards.
Oh, sick.
Like
yeah.
it plays an unusually high number of, other categories. I don't know if it's going to work.
Specifically
But
to make that
yeah.
stuff work, yeah. I'm going to go to combat.
no.
Second main. Oh, if I may just call attention to it very quickly, check out this Plains.
What the hell?
That was Jamie Topples, former PPR guest. She is an artist and does altars as well. One of my best friends supported her on Patreon, and as a Christmas gift, commissioned her to make me a land. So it was like a buddy of mine supported another buddy of
shucks.
mine to send me art, which is very sweet. Kitty.
Oh man.
Yeah, this deck just gets to play good cards too.
All right.
Say go.
No attacks. How exciting. Okay.
I'm digging the wombo combo between these two.
Play a land. 1. I'll cast Wild Growth.
Any interest in paying 3 mana to prevent me from drawing a card?
3? Hell no.
All right. Fair. Tough but fair.
Put it on this forest.
Yeah, another sick inclusion of an enchantment for Delirium stuff and for Goyf. Is it time for one of my... These are all really good cards. These have all been printed in the era of the... I think Esper Sentinel was just before the pandemic, but these are all cards that came out.
Yeah. I actually think I probably should have done this first, but I'll nug this thing.
Okay. Do you want to have said the sequencing is different? I'll put the card I drew back in my hand.
I mean, if it's okay with
Yeah,
you.
that's fine. That's fine. We will trust that that was the card that I drew.
Okay.
Now, you do know I can recast it with Loris, but it still
You'll
still
have to
resets it.
pay.
Yeah.
I just don't. It'll come back with fewer counters.
Yep, exactly.
Sylvan Carry added.
Yep. Oh, there's an artifact now, so your Goyf is also bigger.
I already had one. We had this.
Oh,
conversation.
yes, we did. Yeah, well, I
Play,
forgot.
Expedition map.
Okay.
Oh, did I mill there?
Well, you don't when you destroy
Right.
the creature. Yeah.
Never mind.
Do you want to eat this from my graveyard before I use Loris? Because you
Oh,
don't have
yeah.
priority.
I totally do.
Yeah.
Om nom.
All right, you go to 22.
Go.
Om nom. Om nom indeed.
Nom, 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 nom,
And now that you know, now that we both know that you don't care about creature or artifact and your Goyf will be the same size, you may as well, right? I'm going to play a Needle Verge Pathway. This is the old flippity-floppity one.
Flippy lands.
4 mana, I'm going to cast an Palace Jailer.
Oh,
I'm going to introduce
stop it.
the Monarchy. Introduce the Monarchy.
Okay.
And I'm going to send Goyf on a magical journey where they're going to think about their life choices. Second, I'm going to go to combat, and Luminarch Aspirant is going to make Kitty larger and more in charger.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and clear your Planeswalker with this 4/3 lifelinker.
Get in there.
All right, I'm going to gain 4.
In order to have a palace jailer, you must first have a palace.
It's true, Paul. Pass.
I do like. I've invented this new thing. I call it the monarchy. It just means that I'm in charge. Wait. What?
This is a weird and probably kind of stupid play.
Okay. Crack the expedition map. Find any land. Oh, right. I missed my end step draw trigger from the monarchy. Thank you, Acris in chat, who said it very rudely, I'll have you know, but thank you nonetheless.
I'm not going to do this, but
Oh.
does it find flip cards?
No, because in any other zone other than the battlefield,
That's a
you
shame.
can only consider the front characteristics of the double face modal cards.
That's a drag.
Oh, I guess a lot of people in chat also said Monarch draw, but in a more polite way. Very content creator to spot. Oh,
Play this Dryad Arbor.
the critical voice. You find and play unfriend. Yes.
I am the Fae who has come to.
Oh, dude, that was such a sick line. Fetch for the Dryad Arbor, sack it to Grist to kill the kitty. Yeah. Yeah. Bitter Blossom. We missed the card reader on that one.
Did we?
There we go.
Okay. Go.
Untap. Draw for the turn. I'm going to play a Bloodstained Mire.
Yes.
I'm going to cast an Ash Zealot.
Oh, heck.
I'm going to announce my intention to rumble. And Luminarch Aspirant is going to put a +1/+1 counter on Ash Zealot. And I'm going to try and clear your Planeswalker. So 3/3 first strike and a 2/2. There's that funny moment when you're attacking and you're like, yeah, I'm not going to bother blocking. Then I'm going to cast an Walking Ballista.
Wah.
And put an +1/+1 counter on it. Combo, bo.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Every turn I get to put a +1/+1 counter on it. And every turn I stray a little bit further from God's light.
I mean, I wasn't going to say it.
Pass.
I'm going to eat your Loris.
Alex up to 24.
And draw for a mark.
Draw for the Monarch, which I didn't forget. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul.
Okay.
Hey, you should put on the symbol of your office.
Oh, yes. Thank you. I forgot. Maybe this will keep me from forgetting. What shall you kill?
I don't know. This is really tricky. I mean, I might just make a wolf, actually. I think that's what I'm going to do.
So 0 ability, make a 1/1 black wolf with death touch.
No, 0 ability, make a 2/2 wolf.
Oh, the minus the death touch wolf is on the other side?
Yeah.
That's fair.
Bring on down the other side. Freak out. It's you.
C'est moi.
Yeah.
End step. Let's crack this Bloodstained Mire. Let's get a ready, whitey, tappy Ravduel.
I'm probably supposed to play Ishkana in this deck.
Which card's that?
It's the Spider Queen who was like all over standard when she was out.
What's the CMC?
It's like 5 or something. It's like Spider. If you have Delirium, 3 more spiders. And then then she has an activated ability. It's like 5 and a black or something. Dome them Spider mode.
Spider mode.
Yeah, it's like
Might be one of my
you dome
favorite
them
things
for
I've
the
heard.
number of spiders you have.
Yeah. Any interest in cutting?
No,
All right. Untap.
that's 6 and a black.
Untap. Untap. Draw for the turn. Fascinating. Let's play a game. Let's play this Wooded Footlands. I'm going to go to attacks. I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter on Walking Ballista. And then I'm going to try and kill your Garrick. Before blockers, I'm going to remove a +1/+1 counter from Walking Ballista to shoot your fairy. So you have to put something of some substance.
You mean like a wolf?
Of some substance. Yeah, the wolf is fine.
Yep.
Second main, Unholy Heat is going to shoot your Deathrite Shaman.
I'm going to... Do you need more creatures?
No.
I can lose one creature.
Gain another 2 life.
Yep, by a visionary.
All right, so you got to...
Is it exiled or?
Yeah. Your creature is exiled. Sorry. No, this just deals 2 damage to
Okay.
it. Sorry. I didn't know what you meant by
Yep.
his. Yeah. And then I'm going to cast a Thalia, Heretic Cathar. This is a 3-mana 1, 3/2 first strike. Creatures and non-basic lands your opponents control enter the battlefield tapped. I'm going to pass and draw off the Monarch.
Comes
Oh
in
wait,
cut.
jeez.
Yeah.
I'm just toast, I think. Go.
All right.
I have not drawn any of the special thing that this deck is supposed to do. Oh well. Maybe when I fight Nelly.
Let's go to combat. I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter here. I'm going to go to fight mode. 3 is going to try and kill Garrick, and 3 is going to come at you. So go down to 21. I'm going to play 2 of the new cards. So red and a white. I'm going to cast Jorgadine. Whenever Jorgadine attacks, it gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the number of equipped creatures that you control. If its power is 4 or greater, draw a card. And then Kitty. Kemba, the cat Endurian. It's a 2-mana 2/2. Whenever it or another cat enters the battlefield under your control, attach up to 1 target equipment you control and activate an ability 5 mana, make a kitty. So these are the 2 new cards. Paul was asking if I'm playing any Phyrexia All Will Be 1 cards. The answer is those 2. I'm going to pass, draw off the Monarchy.
I'll Life from the Loam.
Yeah.
Turning. Just Dryad Arbor, and I'll play Dryad Arbor.
Yep.
Now, does this enter tapped or not?
Well, it's a non-basic land, and it's a creature. So it entered tapped for both of those reasons.
Ah,
It's double tapped.
okay. I'm going to hit you for 1.
I'll shoot it so you don't take the
No!
I'm sorry.
Yeah, all right. Go.
All right. Untap. Untap. Draw for the turn. I'm going to play this land. I'm going to be the absolute scum of the earth. Fork bolt 1 and 1. Shoot your land and your fairy.
I thought we were friends, Serge.
You're at 20?
Yeah. I feel like it looks like you've got 20 around here.
14, 15. Choo choo.
What's the biggest one?
I've got 2 3/3s with first strike.
I'll block this one.
Ember cleave.
Oh, I see.
That's gonna. You're not dead.
Are you sure?
Well, all right. So you take. This is going to equip onto this one. So it's going to be 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16. I have to put a +1, 17. It would put you to 3.
And then I go to 2.
And then you go to 2, and I can shoot you. Okay, no, you're exactly dead. My friend.
All right, I'm going to have some water.
All right, we'll actually call it there. So that's going to do it for round 1. Take your coins back, please. We're going to take a very short break, and then when we come back, we've got Nelly v. Alex. So stick around, more powerful magic after the break.
Yeah.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm here now instead of Surge.
And we'll see how this one goes.
Yeah, we're still going to play Magic here tonight on the Friday Night Paper Fight. It's Highlander, and if you've just gotten here, Alex is playing
Delirium Smog.
Green Black Delirium, and I'm playing Mono Green Big Things. We're gonna make some things.
I feel like your
they'll be big.
green things are going to be bigger than my green things, so we'll
We
see.
both
how
have
it
green
goes.
things, though. Yeah, maybe your black things will turn
Alright.
the tide. Okay, good luck, Alex, on the die
You
roll.
as well. Marsh Flats wants to go
Yes.
get a. Thank you.
No worries. Go get a coffee, maybe, with a Verdant Catacombs. Hey V, what are you doing on Friday?
What the?
Morning bagels?
Where
Man,
is
I gotta
my-
dig up a forest for those greedy mana acceleration players.
There it is. I'm gonna thought sneeze you.
Damn. That's too bad. Okay. Alright, it was a pretty good one, but knowing which deck you were playing, I knew there was a chance it wasn't going to come together. So we've got 2 forests,
Okay.
Priest of Stania, Incubation Druid, Thran Dynamo, Channel,
Yeet.
and Ugin the Spirit Dragon.
Whoa!
I'll let the audience read that one.
So, good gravy. Do I take the Ugin or the channel?
Totally up to you. I don't know. Maybe you want one of these other regular cards
No,
that go in normal decks.
I think I gotta take the channel.
You got it, bud. 17 for you?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'm also gonna play a Mishra's Bauble.
Excellent. Now or later.
I'll let you draw first.
Okay, drawing.
Boosh.
All right. So you just look at this one.
Yeah. Okay.
Forest, go.
Untap. Draw 2 cards. Woodland Cemetery. Scavenging Ooze.
You got it.
It's a bear.
Yep.
Go.
Yeah, I have a sorcery in my pen. The other forest you saw, and this priest.
Yep.
Back to you.
Play this Tree of Tales.
That didn't work. There we go. Okay. Murdered.
I think I'll eat it.
You got it. Back to 18.
And I'll 3 you.
17 for me.
Go.
Nixos, Shrine to Nyx.
I haven't seen that in a long time.
Incubation Druid.
What does this one do? Is it one
So it taps for mana all the time, but then if you pay 5 or somehow otherwise get a +1/+1 counter on it, then it taps for 3.
cool.
Back to you. Oh, and it can also only do mana of any type a land I control can produce.
Play this Dark Moss Bridge tapped.
Okay. Is that the artifact one?
Yeah.
Cool.
Fight you.
Ouch.
Leafy from the Lome.
Sure.
I'll return Marsh Flats. Say go.
Untap. Forest. Go.
Play and land.
Yep.
Play and Garrick.
Sure.
Garrick wants to fight this thing.
So I can do adapt at any time.
Oh, well, I didn't see it, so
Oh, like you can take it back. It's fine.
I think.
Like it's on board because this can tap for a mana and then I have 4 more mana.
Oh.
So like, yeah, it's not.
Well, let's make a wolf then.
Okay.
Everybody's being so kind to my misplays.
PPR
So
style.
When
Yeah.
it adapts, it'll turn to a 3/5.
Yeah, if I tap all my stuff, it'll become a 3/5. I mean, maybe Alex has something to say about that, but probably if he did, then it's just like a waste of the Garrick 0 anyway. Okay, so yeah, end of turn, I will put 3+1/+1 counters on this.
Now, can you do
No.
that pump only once?
Yeah, exactly. And
Got it.
you can't do it if you got a +1/+1 counter on it some
I
other way
see.
too. That's how adapt works.
Still pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
So now it taps for 3.
Now it can tap for 3 green. Yeah. You can't tap for any other color. Wooded Foothills. Use this. Get a forest. I will shuffle. But first, I will cast this Ugin, Spirit Dragon.
Okay.
I'll +2 to deal 3 damage to Scavenging Ooze.
Bye-bye.
Back to you. And then I'll be shuffling it over. Completed Pinky. Alex did crack Marsh Flats, but then got it back with Life from the Loam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna untap.
Also, yeah, last century, and you're right. Incubation Druid can tap for colorless as well. It says type, not color. Yeah, so colorless is okay too.
So I'm gonna fetch this. Go to 17. And a Maelstrom Pulse here, Ugin.
See ya, Ugin.
I guess I'll wolf you,
Wolfed.
and then I will make additional wolf.
You got it.
Go. Gee, how come Alex gets 2 Garricks?
Young Garrick and old Garrick.
The best of friends. Avacyn's Pilgrim.
Yes.
Questing Beast.
Gee.
Like to attack you and Garrick Relentless. So, like this and like that.
I'll take the 4 and I'll block here.
Sure. I've got a Questing Beast trigger. I'll deal 4 damage to Garrick Wildspeaker.
Ah!
Back to you.
So that's what that card does.
Yeah, whenever
Among
I
other
want
things.
yeah, whenever I want it to do something, I just say that it does it.
I think I'm gonna fight this homie.
Sure.
This goes to 2 and flips.
Sounds good.
Oh yes, because he has changed.
There we go. Cursed.
Tree of Tales wants to put this Utopia Sprawl on my Bayou.
Which color would you like to
Naming
name?
green,
Sounds good.
green, black, Sylvan Caryatid.
You got it.
Go.
Okay. Dark Depths.
Yikes. This is the deck that sometimes pays retail for Dark Depths.
Yeah, it looks like it might be, yes.
How much is it to remove an ice counter? Like 3 or
3 mana, yeah. So it's like,
30 total.
30 mana for a 2020, yeah. We are playing at Thespian stage. I'll attack you with the Questing Beast and the Incubation Druid.
Just me?
Well, yeah, but I've got this Questing Beast trigger, hopefully.
I will block the Questing Beast with a...
Well, you can't block it.
Oh, right. So it's a power 2 or less.
Yeah.
I can't block either of them.
You can block this one, right?
Yeah, let's do that.
If you want. Yeah, okay,
Yeah, I'll
cool.
block here, and then this
Right,
guy's toast, right?
Yeah, I'll deal 4 to you and kill the Planeswalker as well. And then I'll play this Thran Dynamo and say go.
Questing Beast is on like an anti-Garrick binge.
Yeah, anti-opponents and whichever Planeswalkers they play.
What a pain.
Yeah, it's not a super fair card.
Well, this feels pretty bad, but I will transmute this Shred Memory.
Okay. Get an Underworld Breach here and
Yeah, right.
kill me somehow.
No, I think I'm gonna get something way more boring.
Only from the mind of Nelly would we find a way to put Breach Storm into green-black delirium.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna cast this Assassin's Trophy. Target Questing Beast.
Seems correct. I'll find a land.
Back to you.
It's this one.
It's simple.
I'll take a
Kill
nice
the
counter off,
questing beast.
as foretold. Okay, would you like to cut?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Having to use my tutors just for removal.
Yeah, not ideal, obviously.
Bummer, dude.
Okay, this is 9 mana.
That's a lot.
I'll cast Tooth and Nail with Entwine.
That just kills me, right?
Yeah, usually. We can go through the motions, though, if you want.
Well, I haven't seen what it gets these days.
Yeah, well, I mean, in better decks, probably better cards. But in this deck, we're going to go ahead and find, well, one of the cards you're used to. Actually, this whole line is pretty
Crater
normal.
Hoof?
It's just, yeah, I'm just going to get Deranged Hermit and Crater Hoof.
Ah,
So that my Crater Hoof pump is a lot. I'll put the Crater Hoof ability on the stack and then the Deranged Hermit trigger on the stack. Make 4 squirrels and then attack for
a
8 plus.
bazillion.
Yeah, what, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus 14.
Yeah,
Rawr.
that'll do it.
Okay.
Ranged Hermit is like, have you seen my squirrel friends? Oh no, they're giant. What happened to
Oh,
my
what did
squirrels?
you do? You've been feeding those squirrels methamphetamine, haven't you? They came back talking about their gains.
It's just the high fructose corn syrup.
HFCS.
8/8 is just how big those big
Oh,
squirrels
it
are
looks
these
like
days.
it looks like all the hamsters from The Bad Guys, which I watched last night.
the movie The Bad Guys.
Yeah, it's very good.
Okay, nice. I have not seen it yet. Okay,
I believe it is a movie you could watch with your kids.
nice.
I think.
All right.
How
It has
old are your
scary hamsters. They're 5 and 6 now. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, well, I mean,
know we all get
things
to feel
happen.
old together. Hooray!
Yeah, I think so. Like, there's, they're not that scary, but like
Alright.
there's so many hamsters that they behave as a liquid.
For reference, this past winter, we let them watch Home Alone, and that was like okay. It was okay. And we recently went to see Puss in Boots as well, which I thought was pretty solid. Have you seen Puss in
Yeah, I
Boots?
watched that
Yeah.
as well. It
Puss in Boots.
slaps.
Puss
It's very, very
was
good.
Okay. Nice movie
I
there.
liked it. I also
Illumination Studios. or
I
whatever it
also
is.
finally watched actual factual Zootopia.
Oh, had you not seen that yet?
No, I
Okay.
hadn't. I had
also
like
thought that
missed
one
it.
was
I'd seen
okay.
like a billion memes of it, and I had not watched Zootopia. And I was like, oh,
It's got
okay.
some memes. I've never seen Madagascar all the way through. That one also, I believe, has some number of memes.
Yeah, Zootopia is a lot of fun.
Yep.
Been on like a family-friendly CG animated movie kick lately.
Yeah. Or
guess-
sorry, I have or you have.
Or Alex.
I guess so. I will keep this.
I'm on the draw. Hey. Yeah, I'll keep.
So I'm up.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Unless you want to go second.
No,
The choice is
No.
yours.
not at all.
It's the choice of a new generation.
I think I'm just going to get. Yeah, why not? I'll fetch this for a Rav duel.
Last
this
bad
is
one
really
says
gonna hurt.
too many hamsters. Well, but my daughter wants to get a pet hamster, so maybe if we watch The Bad Guys, it'll be like, nope, hamster plan is done.
It could be. I mean, I'd like. I don't want to go too far into spoilers, but.
Sure.
Oh no.
Can't go too far into spoilers because I'm so deep in boxing my deck already.
Okay, I'm going to pretend that I didn't split a sleeve there.
What sleeve? What even is a sleeve?
I'm going to wild growth this.
Excellent.
Go. I always thought that this drew a card.
Wild growth?
Yeah.
Nope.
Well,
That'd be busted. Birds of Paradise.
you got it.
Back to you. Yeah, I'm playing mono altered tribal apparently.
Bet you. Mind Stone.
Ugh, I bet you can't cast another ramp spell.
Wall of Blossoms.
Oh, phew. That one draws a card. They kind of look the same, actually. It's both got the...
Yeah, I guess so.
Maybe they were next to each other in your
Is
box.
this dude
as a
getting
kid.
strangled by the blossoms?
Yeah, there's a wall. It's got 0 power, but there's definitely a wall like eating a human, right?
Jeez. Like we
Forest.
sent Steve and he got fouled up on the brambles.
Yeah, this is the play. 3 visits.
And OG 3 visits.
Yeah.
Is that thing still like really expensive?
I mean, yeah, the people who have these ones don't want to part with them for like about at least half of what they peaked at. That's how
I don't even
collector
remember what they
memory.
did.
I don't know. I checked recently actually, and it was like I will shuffle.
It's pretty wonka donk.
I've got a Priest of Tanya again. Go ahead. Yeah, it's like I think they were up at like $120 or something, and now they're 60 because you can get one for like 5.
Outrageous. Do you ever?
Ooh, nice! We get to see this card in this format. Hooray!
Yeah.
Look, it's in the Delirium deck. There you go. Take that, North 100 podcast.
Wait, what?
Oh, there was some debate. Like,
I think this card's perfectly fine. Let's go.
I was like, I don't know exactly where this card goes, but I feel like it should be a playable card.
Yeah.
And
That's fair to be like,
Wheeler was
where
like,
does it
I'm
belong?
not so sure. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well.
Some cards seemed like they're going to be fine, but then there isn't a home for them.
This is like kind of a me card.
Okay.
But yeah, if
I think it makes a lot of sense in Delirium. Yep.
ooze, untap.
Sure.
Oh, is that
You don't have
even
a
right?
target, do you?
Actually, no.
Well, you want to put more loyalty on your Planeswalker? Or do you just want to mill cards?
Maybe I do.
Alex.
Let's do it.
Never
1,
mind.
2, 3. Ouch.
Perfect. Now we got a sorcery.
That sucks. Go.
Okay. No, it's perfect. This way you
Feels
can
so bad.
can rebuy it with your thing.
That's fine.
Rebuys sorceries. It's gonna be good. Okay. Forest. Arbor Elf.
Snarber Snelf. Can you untap this for me, please?
Not right now. Although I was thinking, yeah, we'd be becoming sick to it a giant game. You could be untapping my Mandadors,
Oh,
like be untapping your
baby.
lands.
No,
Okay.
you untap this, and then I untap
Yeah.
that to untap this
Oh
again.
yeah, we're comboing off.
Get there.
Okay, this adds 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rawr.
That's a big, beefy lad.
It's a large friend.
He's a large chunky.
It's true. Do I want just more mana here? Probably not. Seems like enough mana. I shall go forth and find the things that we are most used to seeing.
Okie dokie.
I was watching some of the Pro Tour today.
Mhm.
Shoutouts to all of our friends who are on the coverage desk, like so many PPR guests.
Awesome.
And also fellow British Columbian Monty DeVuti. Great to see him and Ailey and Marshall and Maria, whole gang. But Thespian Stage has another home besides just making 2020s where it just untaps Lotus Field in Pioneer, which is kind of cool. Or sorry, it turns into Lotus Field, I mean. Turns into Lotus Field.
Got it.
So, if anyone's curious, they don't always have to act like Merit Lage. Sometimes they get to act like flowers instead.
Lage. Is it any wonder?
Oh, wait. Let's put these ice counters back on here. That's important.
Well, that's pretty hot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god. No.
Yes, if everyone's curious, Merit Lage dies to everything.
Utopia Sprawl, naming black.
Nice.
I will float green, black. I will spend green to draw a card.
Black in the pool.
That was a mistake. Oh well.
Punt clock ticked up. Okay.
It's fine. Go.
Untapping.
I definitely should have put Arbor Elf in this deck in hindsight.
Yeah, this card's great.
Well, like particularly because I'm playing these.
I'm also playing those, and yeah, no, that's fair. Let's get you one of these.
Well, I have one. I just didn't put it in here.
Fair. I've been there. Combat?
Meep, meep.
Meep. Sure.
Me or...
Yeah, I'll attack your life points directly, as the
Okay.
kids say these days.
I'm not going to bother blocking.
Okay. I mean, yeah, that's pretty fun. Okay, I'll get a Mosswort Bridge and a Wasteland. I'll finish shuffling and then resolve my...
I have seen
Trigger?
Shieldred's Edict. It was going to be in this deck, but...
Nice. You may cut. No,
Sorry, yeah, I'm
that's
just...
all good. Yeah. Got to think about your next turn and not just my turn. I get it. Okay, looking at 4.
Why
Putting
is
1
my-
underneath a Mosswort Bridge.
Why is my swamp in the bin?
You
Was that part
milled,
of it? Yeah, okay, right.
I think.
I think so, yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, no, I fetched and then I milled. And it was in the middle. Okay.
Right. That first week at.
I just thought I had more something. Okay.
Okay, I'm putting these 3 on the bottom. I think that's where they go. Okay, sweet. Then I wish to cast Garrick Wildspeaker.
That's a big boy.
I'll untap 2 lands.
Man, if I had him here, that would be sick.
And then this makes 3 mana. And a 4th for Solemn Simulacrum, because we didn't have enough mana yet.
Sad robot.
Let us continue.
Excuse me.
Forests will be searched out of our library until morale improves. Okay, I got a forest. Pass.
All right, this could be big if true.
-2.
Wall of Boots.
Oh, the Mausoleum Secrets.
Play this forest. Professor Onyx.
Nice.
I will -3 Professor Onyx. You sacrifice the creature with the greatest power among creatures that you control.
Deal. See you later, primetime.
You have enough mana to... Yeah, I'm just dead. Which is very, very...
Oh,
one
so
mana shy.
close.
Almost had it. Almost had it.
So if anyone hasn't seen this yet or peeped the deck list, the combo is Chain of Smog with either Professor Onyx or the Witherbloom Apprentice.
Yep.
And you can just keep copying Chain of Smog because
It kills you to
can,
death.
You can target yourself. It's okay if you don't have a card to
Yeah,
discard.
it's Tendrils of Agony, but you don't have to think.
This was my exiled card under
Ooh.
Mosswort Bridge.
That rules.
Yeah, it's if you just make a lot of mana, you can play whatever pet card you want. Doesn't matter what the mana cost is on your pet card.
I feel like I want to get one of those if I do the Curses deck.
Okay. Just because
like-
it's an enchantment you can find with your enchantment seeking
Oh
things.
god, no, this is completely
Do you
busted.
need one sleeve, or
I
do you have one, or do you need one?
I need one. Just like these ones are too glossy. Ravenous Chupacabra, destroyed target sleeve.
Will this one help? I don't know if this is right.
I think that's, yeah, that looks fine.
Okay, I'm playing with an unsleeved Chris Chelios in my sideboard now, though.
Thank you, based Nelly.
Worth.
Yeah, like the way I started building this deck is I was just like, oh man, Smog combo is like really simple to assemble in theory. Anyway, it isn't like
Right.
an A+B.
Yeah.
Using 2 like fine cards.
It's like 4 mana total to kill your opponent.
Yep.
That's pretty sweet.
And then I was like, okay, what is going to be good complementing these cards? And originally it was like a spells deck, but then it just sort of started swerving into Delirium, because there was a bunch of like good Delirium cards, including like what was it? Like Traverse the Ovenwald finds creatures, and then there's like the there's one from like Ravnica that like it's one in a black and it tutors for a black card equal to the number of creatures in your bin.
Oh yeah. What
And I
is
thought that was hot because that
card's
finds both halves.
Yeah. What is that card called? Is it in
something
your deck,
secret.
or are we
Yes,
still
it
looking
is.
for it? Nice.
Mausoleum Secrets, that's the one.
Right, Mausoleum Series. Yeah, you just
Yeah, that
know
card
it.
was hot.
That card is an interesting, spicy include.
So,
Do you want to go first?
sure.
Sweet.
So I don't know if this is like the shell for this combo, but it was something that I wanted to try.
Yeah, I mean, I like the idea of sort of aggressive, interactive decks that have a combo win.
Yeah.
A lot of great Highlander decks kind of fit into that
does this-
umbrella. I'm mulliganing.
Yeah, same. This hand like doesn't do anything.
I have that situation where it's like, if I get the combo, it's basically an auto win. But I also have lots of other
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
ways to get around. If I can just, aggro the person out or whatever.
Yeah, like one of the other options was folding that package into the Curses deck because I could use not Academy Rector, the other one.
Yeah. Arena Rector?
Yeah, Arena Rector
Okay.
to find the Professor.
Right. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
4. I will keep this.
You want to cut? Okay. First 6. R.I.P. Old Mulligan. Yeah, this is fine. I shall bottom this.
Wait, I guess I took the mulligan. I should bottom this one, I think.
All right. And you're on the play.
Yep. Go.
Okay. Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth.
Ooh.
Paul, can we get the Yavimaya overlay, please?
Wait, do we have one?
No.
No.
No,
People were
we
asking.
cannot.
People were asking for the Urborg
Pretty
overlay,
please.
overlay earlier. I will cast Utopia Sprawl, targeting Yavimaya.
You got
name
it.
green. Go ahead.
Can you put the Maya on the card
Oh,
reader?
yeah, absolutely. There you go.
That's good.
Yep.
Wall.
Yes.
Go. I started putting so many walls in this deck that I considered playing. What was the one that makes mana for the number of creatures with Defender you have?
Oh yeah. Wooded or Overgrown Battlements.
Yeah.
Go
Going
ahead.
rules.
Oh, I make a food. Bananas for everyone. Back to you.
Upkeep. Dark Blast. Target this.
Okay.
Draw and dredge this Dark Blast.
Sure. What's the dredge?
3.
Is it 3? Great.
Dark Blast this.
Sure.
I don't even know if
Yeah.
that's a good play, but it rules.
Everyone knows the story of the golden goose that made bananas.
The made bananas and then was summarily executed.
Instant, sorcery,
Yeah.
Yeah.
artifact.
I think you're there, aren't you?
We are.
Creature,
I can
artifact,
traverse
sorcery,
the
land.
Ovenwald.
Sweet. Get whatever you want.
Creature or land?
I mean a creature or land. Get any creature or land that you want. Pretty cool turn 3 for Alex here.
It's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, how much do you want to eat the bananas that come from a goose, though? Like, we eat eggs, so I guess it's fine. It just feels like if you could have bananas from a tree or from a goose, I don't know. If you could get eggs from a tree, would you prefer those?
I think so.
Probably.
I just feel kind of bad for the goose. Like the amount of time it would take to
Okay.
lay a banana just seems excessive.
Yep. I haven't played a land, have I?
I don't think so.
Nope. I'll take out
You got it.
that. Go.
Okay. Back to you.
Oof. I think I'm gonna dredge this Dark Blast.
Okay.
Just kind of like the bane of your deck.
This is an important question. Are coconuts tree eggs?
You got it.
And 1 second, let's see if I have anything I can cast. I'll cast this Witherbloom Apprentice.
Oh no, a clock.
Go.
Dryad Arbor. Go. It's like Azura's weirding.
Yeah. I'll dredge again.
Sure.
Oh, this is like the sickest. This is exactly what I was hoping to do with this. I'll nug you as well.
Yeah, I lose 1.
Yep.
You gain 1.
Yep.
Okay.
This is kind of like more like what I wanted to do with this card.
17.
Go.
Forest. Go.
I cannot destroy that one.
Okay.
Draw.
So happy to hear that.
Liliana, the Last Hope.
Okay.
Any creatures? I think I'm just gonna 4 her. And then
Just
I'll-
target nothing or
Yeah,
are
target
you
nothing.
up to? Yeah. Cool.
Fight.
15.
Go.
I do kind of like that your deck is a bunch of Lilianas and a bunch of Garricks.
There's a lot of them. It's like a cosplay party.
I will.
A cosplay party, but a bunch of
Yep.
very uncreative people.
I'll say go.
Elvish Visionary.
You got it.
Draws a card. Play this Dark Boar Pathway as a black. Fight you.
13.
5. Go.
The World Tree.
What does that one do?
So if you have 6 or more lands, they tap for any color.
Nice.
And you can pay 10 and tap and sack it to search your library for a god and put it onto the battlefield.
Dang.
Back to you.
I'll play the Starkmar Moss Bridge.
Sweet.
Oopsie doodle. Get in with these homies.
I'm at 10.
Go.
Sure. Sacrifice Windswept Heath. Get the forest. I'll shuffle. Llanowar Tribe.
A 3/3.
3/3. Back to you.
I have an Abrupt Decay.
Great.
And I'll nug you.
I'm at 8.
Untap.
Llanowar Tribe is the dig trio of Llanowar Elves.
Dig trio.
Big trio, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just 3 Llanowar Elves standing beside each other.
That's right.
You're not a different card.
3 Llanowar Elves for the
Look,
price
we all
of 3
crammed into
Llanowar
one-
Elves. That's right.
One art frame.
Cat car of Llanowar Elves.
Go.
I take 3, I'm at 5. You make it. Tap. Draw. Yes. Nissa Vastwood Seer.
You got it.
Okay, I'll find a forest. Basic variety. I'll shuffle. I'll play my forest and cast Hex Drinker. Back to you.
Gonna dredge this Dark Blast.
Sounds good.
Untap.
Okay.
I'll Dark Blast. Hex Drinker.
Sure.
And nug you for 1.
I'm at 4.
Activate Zombie Nation.
Zombie Nation activated.
We'll go to my end step, and I'll make 2 zombies.
Okay, sounds good.
Sergio's like, you don't need that many zombie tokens, right? It's like,
Well, probably only ever really need 3 of any token, but it's fine. Do you want to cut?
Yep.
Draw. Okay. Good. Yes. Definitely. This is where we want to be. Don't want to be anywhere else but right here.
I don't want to be anywhere else.
Yeah, sure. I'll cast this questing beast.
Okie dokie.
I'll attack for 4.
I can't block with anything, can I?
None of the creatures that you have on the table right now can block now.
Nope, that's a 4 I gotta eat.
Back to you.
Untap. Draw. Play land. Play this. Phyrexian Arena for
Sweet.
maximum greed.
Nice.
I can't go through with this. Okay, so I'll go to my end step. I'll make 2 plus the number of zombies I have.
Is that it? That
It's
way
like
it does? Yeah.
X 2 plus. So I make 4 zombies. I need more tokens.
X is 2 plus the number of zombies you control. Cool. Yeah. You can go get more, or you can just use a dice, whatever you want.
Yeah, I'll just like do this.
So you're making like 4 right now.
Yes.
Yeah. So you have 6.
And I'll pass.
Cool.
This snowball's really fast.
We need to figure out how
What
to
did you call me?
What?
We need to repurpose Mere Battle Sphere, but for zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a boss in
Attack for 4.
still can't block with anything. That's
No. It's true. Questing beast fears no 2/2 zombie token. Wild growth.
yup. Uh-oh.
Hedron archive.
Ooh.
Pass.
That's 3 of these. Or no, I didn't draw it this
Where
game.
is it? Oh, Mindstone?
Yeah.
2 of them. 2 Mindstones.
Right.
Yeah. I'm only playing Stacking Cups deck.
Untap, draw. Phyrexian Arena wants to hurt me.
Sure.
All right, well, I should probably try to do something about this.
Up to you.
I'm just going to attack with everything.
You sure?
Yes.
Seems right. Yeah. Block. Gain 3. Go to 7.
So yeah.
Take 11.
So it's 8, 9. Yeah.
Cool. Good game.
I kept thinking I was going to draw Chain of Smog eventually, like when you were at
Right.
like 2 or something.
Yeah.
Be like, I will cast this one time.
Yeah, I wonder if... I really like Mausoleum Secrets. I wonder if there's any other, like, niche cards that can find the Chain of Smog.
Yeah,
that are worth playing.
I was looking for them.
You mill yourself a lot. Do you have that... it's so expensive. Dryad's Revival. There's a
I
regrowth
really
you can
hate
cast from your yard now since, like, most recent Innistrad
Yeah.
pair of sets.
I put in, like the points of this list are Demonic Tutor and Moxes, I think.
Sweet.
And then I have like Diabolic Intent. I played a bunch of like creature tutors, but I realized that like I optimally want to be playing the things that find both pieces.
Sorry, I'm just laughing at how many abilities Questing Beast has according to Chad.
Good God. Okay, wait a second.
How did I cast a Questing Beast and not win? Oh, do we have time for one more, or should we go to break, Paul?
Well, I don't know. It depends on. We got about 10 minutes. Like it's
Wanna try and
6:50.
Quick one, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
All right. Oh, yeah.
Sudden
Yeah.
death.
I was just wanting to double check whether you would play another game.
Okay.
But yes, go ahead.
Okay, Paul, at like the stroke of whatever it was, like 7,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whichever one of us has the fewer life points dies.
Perfect. There
Well,
go.
you know, I've been playing a lot of Vampire Survivor.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
A bunch of people have been playing that game. Is it good?
it is.
I've
But
really checked it out,
when
yeah.
you run out of time, the Grim Reaper just like
I'll just keep this.
runs
Whatever.
at you
Me too.
and kills
Go.
your face. So that's what's gonna happen at 7 o'clock.
Your face.
There'll be
kill
What's wrong?
The
Play
Grim Reaper.
Tree of Tales.
yeah
That looks like
there'll be like a couple
Go.
of chimes.
Thanks, Paul.
Go boom, boom, and then
Is it like the chime in Knives Out?
Go.
Oh, Snake Boy. Play this Darkboard Pathway as black,
Yep.
and then I'll cast this Bitter Blossom.
All right.
Go.
I'll sacrifice this snake boy.
Yeah.
I mean, they're an elder.
He's lived a long,
Snake
full
man,
life.
at least.
It's a
Probably
man.
snake
It's a-
woman. It's
oh.
pretty hard to tell from the art. Totally unclear. One
Hey,
way or the
so
other.
like this Liliana is supposed to be in my deck.
Yeah, just shuffle it into your deck. What about that other sleeve card there? Or is that the busted sleeve?
Yes, that is
Okay.
the sleeve that Ravenous Chupa thingy killed.
Okay.
The two Knives Out movies are ones definitely not appropriate for your kids, but excellent.
I haven't seen the first Knives Out, but we watched Glass Onion because everyone was talking about it.
And you don't need to watch both of them. It just like gives you a little bit of bonus.
That's probably like
Glass Onion rules
yeah,
and like Knives Out rules.
nice. Okay, I'll play a forest, and then I'll play a nature's lure. And then I'll shuffle again after I cast this scavenging ooze. Back to you.
I'll make a Flareon.
Nice.
It's not actually a Flareon.
Yeah, Flareon here would be pretty scary. I think it's like pretty powerful against oozes, right?
Is it? I don't really know from Pokemon.
No, me neither.
Well, it's probably as good a time as any to Fatal Push this thing. Do you have any stick tech?
I'm just gonna eat my snake so that you can't eat my snake later with your scoos.
That's reasonable.
21.
I also think I'm going to duress you.
2 lands and a creature, I'm afraid.
Okay, what the heck is that?
It's Eternal Witness, just fancy looking.
Dang. You have any creatures in play?
No, I just have 5 forests.
Attack with Noble Hierarch.
Hurts 20.
Go.
Okay. Yeah, I'll play this forest and this Ewit you know about. Target this scoos.
Ah, heck.
Play this scoos. Pass.
I'll get nugged.
Okay.
Draw. Let's use the bigger gun on Scoos.
Then I'll exile your Fatal Push.
Okay.
Okay.
That gun wasn't big enough.
The
Up
various
to you.
guns. Yep, 18. Done?
Yep.
Okay.
I kind of want you to bring it back again, and then I'll. Ouch. I
It's just a 2-1.
think I block here.
Yeah, I would. You're going to use a third really, really big gun?
I hope. I don't know if I have anything bigger than that.
Go ahead.
It's like in.
Yeah, what is bigger than the Maelstrom Pulse? I mean, there's a bunch of things.
Well, I
Maybe
mean,
just
like-
on your deck.
Yeah, Vindicate or.
Yeah.
Like.
Various wraths,
or
obviously.
Was it like Absolute End or whatever?
Yeah. Vindicate's
Guess
bigger
what I
than
shuffled
Maelstrom
back into my deck?
Pulse. Don't love that. All right.
4. I'll 2 you.
I'm 2'd.
Go.
Tap. Ancient Tune. Go.
Am I going to run out of Fairy Rouges? Draw. Okay.
Lux Artillery. Ruination. Liliana is a pretty big gun. Yep. The Death Star. That's a big gun.
Do I?
Do you play Vampire Survivor on your phone, Paul? Or is it only PC?
I think it's on. I think there is a mobile version. I play it on PC. but-
Deuces.
Milling, getting back. Oh, it's only creatures. Okay.
Yep.
That one does.
I'm trying to remember what's in my deck. Let's find out.
Smog combo.
Small combo, but I'm going to cord for 5 and see what's in there.
Yep. Give her.
Do
Ogre
I,
Gargaroth, maybe?
do
Questing Beast?
I don't have it.
All right.
What do I have? That's
Ravenous Chupacabra, target your noble hierarch.
holy moly.
I know you have Ravenous Chupacabra because so far tonight it has only destroyed the target's sleeve. Get ready, team. It's going to be funny.
It's going to be very funny.
It's dangerous to keep on your phone. Oh, does this game break the phones? Grist! Hey, it's a creature in every other zone. All right, you've got a grist.
I have no 5 drops.
Okay.
I'll make an insect.
Okay.
And then I'll...
Did you shuffle?
I think so.
Okay.
Let's shuffle again just to be
Okay.
thorough.
Okay. Then mill a card. All right.
It was another one of my bigger ones.
Is this right? Like it's just a 1/1
Yeah.
black and green insect with
Just
no
a
other
one.
abilities? Okay,
Yep.
cool.
Go.
Fetch. I'm
That
at
was
15. I lose 2 from Ancient Tomb. 3, 3. Pay 7. Okay, I'm gonna find this forest. It's a little blast from the past. I don't know if you've sat across from me while I'm doing this.
What? Glacial Worm!
It's kind of cute, right?
Surprise!
Surprise.
My brain is melting.
I'm kind of in trouble here, but it helps, right?
Oh, that's so cool.
You know, you're ramping, and your first totally blank turn can be saved by a fetch land.
That's
right?
the coolest.
It's pretty cute, right? Pretty cute.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
It
Okay.
is.
For those of you who are confused, Panglacial Worm is a 9/5 trample for 5 green, but you can cast it while you're searching your library.
From your library.
From your library.
From your library, yeah. Relevantly, yeah.
So,
It'd be neat if there was a card that just had flash, but only while you're searching your library, but
Yeah.
you still have to have it in your hand. That'd be neat too. Okay, well, I also have a Llanowar Visionary, so let's
Okay.
cast that. Draw, not ultralight, those just draw cards. Okay.
I just like the Pangla. It's like you're just searching your library, and Panglacial Worm is just kind of like, hey, while you're here, why don't you cast me?
Tag Grist.
Grist is toast.
Play 2 more idiots. Go ahead.
I'll lose a life.
All right.
Make a Fairy Rouge.
Okay.
I'll draw. Ugh. I'll nug birds.
Birds is dead.
Excuse me. I'm going to grapple with the past
Okay.
and return Grist.
Sure.
Cast Grist.
You have to pay 3 mana?
Yep.
Okay, great. Sounds good.
All plus. Make
Okay.
another thing.
All right.
I'll attack you with these 3 flyers.
10.
Go. Boo, 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 boo. See, this is kind of why I wanted to play him in a,
This is F4, right?
yes.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I'll attack it again.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I guess I'll attack with a whole bunch of fairies and insects.
I will block one of the insects. Just one. I'm take 4.
Okay. Play a Deathrite Shaman.
Sure.
Shaman. Go. I did forget to uptick Lily. What a shame.
Oh. Yep. Do you want to take that back
No,
and kill
it's-
this?
nah.
Okay. Cast this. Go get a forest.
Did she flip already?
Yeah, when I play it. It has to be a basic forest, right? Yeah. Yep. Okay, get a basic forest.
Everybody's being so generous in this place. I can have at least one as a treat.
Sure. Okay, you may cut. This is okay?
Yeah.
All right. Does the 4/4 have reach? No. Okay. I guess I'll plus then. It's Elves of Deep Shadow. I'll put it into my hand. And then I'll put it onto the battlefield. I think I'm just dead here. I have a flying creature, but I can't cast it. It's too expensive. Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. I think if I don't attack Grist every one of those turns, Grist just kills this thing.
Right.
Yeah. I'll attack whatever. It doesn't really matter, and then you'll kill me with flyers.
Still a pretty good turbo game.
Yeah. Well played.
Well
Good
played
game,
to you
sir.
as well. So yeah, I think that this deck has promise.
Potential.
The
Definitely.
weird thing about
Yeah.
building this kind of like Golgari self-mill deck is that stuff like Delirium and Dredge are at odds, or not Dredge, Delve, are at odds with
yeah.
each other.
And you have a bunch of Delve cards you want to play, right?
Yeah, and I didn't play any in this deck.
Okay, yeah.
So I was just like, this one is focused on filling the bin and keeping it full.
Right.
So it's counting creatures in there, it's counting card types, it's counting a lot of other stuff. And Delve cards, even though they're amazing, kind of mucks that.
Yeah, maybe it's like if you play a few reps with it and you realize that you have enough milling, then maybe you can go and put one back in or something. Maybe like the fish can get back in or something like that.
Yeah, or like Sexy Man.
Tassiger.
Yeah, worn as a
Bananas.
necklace.
If you'd like to get yourself a banana, that's a good thing to do with our little break for ads we're going to take. And we're also going to swap out our humans. Alex finally gets to take a break after battling hard.
I think I'm going to go home. I'm exhausted.
Thanks for the games, Alex.
Thanks so much.
Alex is going to turn back into Surge, but I'll still be here for one more match
Oh no, he's inside me.
with the decks you've already seen. Okay, so I'll talk to you soon.
Hello and welcome back to the Friday Night Paper Fight. Welcome to round 3, featuring me, Serge, versus our boy Nelly.
I'm here too.
I'm on red-white equipment. Nelly is on the largest of greens.
Largest greens in the building.
Have you lived the channel dream yet?
I opened my first 7 of the night, included 2 forests, channel, and some big Ugin.
Yeah.
And then I did win that game, but I got my channel Thoughtseize turn 1.
Well, no hand attack on my side here.
All right.
So let's.
I'm never going to see it again.
Oh man.
He Thoughtseized it all the way into my trade. by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
It's just gone now.
Yeah.
Gone forever.
That's Highlander sometimes, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, good luck to you, friend. Let's
Good
do
luck
it.
to you as well.
You on the die roll?
Yes, I will play a forest and a noble hierarch. Back to you.
Now, Serge, you very graciously did not spectate the previous match between Nelson and Alex, so you don't know what all is in Nelson's deck.
That's right. I might have
Yeah,
secrets. I might have surprises for you. Who knows?
I had a bite to eat and then I passed out and I woke up to big giant circles and I was like, I guess I needed a nap. Anyways, plateau
It's that time of year.
into stepmom. Is that what we call Giver of Runes?
Yeah, step with 2 P's. and 2
Steppy,
E's, right?
Steppy mum.
Yes.
Go.
Lives on the steppe or the plateau, right?
Oh,
Yes.
oh, right, because I cast it off a plateau. I see what you
Steppe
did there.
mom, yeah. But I think also the core people are
3
like
mana.
from the steppes.
3 mana is bad for Surge.
3 mana for 3 mana. Here you go. It's Llanowar Tribe.
Oh
Back to you.
God. Sorry, I just like
Not a small green deck.
just like threw up in my mouth a little there. Jesus. Let's play this Clifftop
It's a
Retreat.
pretty cool 3-drop. Yeah.
For you, maybe.
Yes.
Tithe Taker.
Okay.
This is your creatures are so much bigger than my creatures.
No spells during Surge's turn.
During your turn, spells your opponent's cast cost 1 more to cast, and activated abilities cost 1 more to activate, unless they're mana abilities. Say go.
I'm playing like a deck that I would have read this if like this was my deck when I was a kid or whatever, and I'd been like, I didn't even know I was allowed to play spells during your turn. I thought the rules were I can't play spells during your turn.
You have 6 mana?
It's true. The rumors are true. Nissa Vastwood Seer. Nothing says mana like getting more mana. Forest 2-hand.
Nissa's like, I see a forest over there. I see a forest. Yeah, it's like, Nissa, you're on a tree and there's forest everywhere.
Okay, you may cut.
You're fine.
All right. I'm going to play Wasteland for the turn instead of that forest.
That's
and
fair.
Take out your plateau.
Oh, that's less fair. That's fine. I block.
And yeah, I'll say go. Yeah.
Mountain. I'm going to do something.
Sure.
I'm going to shoot your Nissa.
See you later, Nissa.
Welcome to the Adventure Zone, and that's fine. I can probably outweight the big green deck.
Sure.
Go.
The longer this game goes, the better,
The better it is for the
this
small aggressive deck.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Gaia's Cradle.
Rude?
Hedron Archive.
Okay.
I played a land already. Yeah, I'll say go.
Battlefield Forge. I'm going to tap it for colorless and cast a Thalia.
Seems good.
That fights through what we're fighting here.
Yeah.
Say go.
I'll sacrifice this. Is that okay?
Do you want to put it back on the card
I have
reader?
to pay 1 more mana to do that? Because
Activated
of your
ability.
high
Yeah,
figure?
yeah. During your turn, spells and abilities that are non-mana abilities cost 1 more to
Yeah,
cast.
I'll pay a third.
So you have to
mana
pay 3 mana?
I'll do that.
So wait, how?
with this.
Oh, so 3 and... Yes, I understand now.
I'll draw 2 cards.
Yeah. We're slowing him down.
That's right. I'll untap.
Yeah. He's only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana.
So
Any spells and any abilities? Yeah.
On my turn, they're
Okay,
more
okay.
expensive.
Okay.
but also the other Thalia makes things come untapped. So.
That's right.
Yes,
Creatures and non-basic lands, right?
correct.
Great.
So we're just running the mess with your opponent's ability to do stuff. Sweet.
It's so true. And I'm thoroughly messed with.
Good.
Yeah, I'll play... I'll play a card eventually. Promise.
Will he, though?
Will he? Yeah.
You just counted over 10. Like, what do you... Land, that's tapped.
Oh, right. Of
Yeah.
course it is. So is this, right? But this one can use its ability even if it's even if it's tapped. It just
Sorry,
says
didn't
sacrifice.
get on the card reader.
Oh,
What
didn't
is it?
work. It's Steve.
Oh, Sakura Tribuilder.
Oh, I put the wrong art on the deck
Yeah.
list for this, didn't I? Shit, I'm
that's
sorry.
not a
It's-
mana ability, so you can't activate it, but you have to pay 1 if it's on my turn.
Yeah, if it's on your turn, but
Yeah.
I'm allowed to activate it even though
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
tapped
yeah,
because
yeah,
of this.
yeah.
Yeah,
Correct.
Sorry, it's Sakura Tribuilder. I forgot that I have a weird different. It's like the F&M promo is like kind of the same. They're both just looking to the right and being a snake.
But one kind of looks like a kappa, and the other's much more of a snake, like an
Yeah,
Amonkhet
exactly.
snake.
This
Go
one
ahead.
just looks like there's 2 guys standing really close together.
Yeah. The older you get, the more the snake people have to hug you, and then hide their head from the photographer by putting it on your other shoulder.
I'm going to attack you with a 3/2 first strike.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take 3.
Woo! We're on the board!
Congrats.
We're doing it. We're doing it.
Stupid, sexy Thalia.
I'm going to try to loot, but a little faithlessly.
Yeah, sounds good.
I have to pitch 2 here, eh? Let's get rid of Kemba, Ka Enduring, and Ancient Tomb.
Okay.
And then I'm going to Unholy Heat your Noble Hierarch.
Need a light?
And then I'll say go.
Okay.
stabilizing chat. And before he was like, wrong.
All right, I'm just gonna do this now.
All right.
Yeah, it's good. Pale Life for Wooded Foothills. And then everyone in chat who's been watching, I'll find this forest, but I'll cast this Panglacial Worm. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh. Jesus. Hello.
Comes in tapped because of Thalia. but-
Yeah.
So is the forest.
No, the forest comes in untapped,
It's
right?
uh,
Non-basic lands?
It's only non-basic lands. It's not all lands.
Yeah, basic lands come into play untapped.
That thing's a 9/5?
9/5 trample.
Oh my god. I got
Yeah.
Panglacial wormed.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. Yeah, it's not.
It's a worm. Yeah,
It-
it's just.
It's supposed to be a flash blocker off of Wooded Foothills, but Panglacial Worm hates the Thalia,
Oh yeah.
like most things.
I can't help but notice that you're walking by.
You're
and
fine.
I thought I could just maybe hang out a bit.
Okay, land for the turn is going to be Mosswort Bridge. We'll look at the top
Power
4
10 or
here.
more. It's online. What do
Yes,
we
sir.
do?
You can cast these spells, hey? You may play. That's pretty cool. Is it cooler than this, though? Yeah, sure. Let's put that under there. That's fun and exciting. We haven't cast that one yet tonight. Okay.
Has this been errated to work with the... I guess it works the way it wanted to. They've just changed how Hideaway is that it, like...
Yeah, Hideaway is the same, right? Or like Hideaway does all the same things, doesn't it?
I think so. I know that they just said from now on Hideaway is always
Oh well, yeah. The LRR bot is going to give us the
Mosswort Bridge.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't
It's
actually
just
have it doesn't have the text for Hideaway 4. It just says Hideaway 4 because that's the thing that potentially changed.
Right. I think what changed was Hideaway used to include the text that this comes into play tapped. Like part of the ability was that it comes into play tapped, but they changed that.
Interesting.
So now it's like not inherent in the ability that it comes
Okay.
into tapped. Okay. And then I've played my land for the turn, and I've
You got
cast
the
my
worm.
spell. I will
Yeah.
say go. Yeah.
Little late.
Okay.
Ugh.
Not too late. Okay.
Right. Yeah. The original version, Hideaway itself made the land come into play.
Yeah,
tapped,
Hideaway was part of
Which
tapped
was-
was part of the rules, right?
which is a weird.
Cast that.
Yeah.
That is kind of a weird way of doing that.
You got it.
Attack you for 3. You may.
13.
You don't want to block and sack?
Not this time.
That's fair.
Maybe later. Maybe Steve will beat down. Who knows?
Pass. Wonder if Cradle was the wrong one. Maybe now that Cradle's done its damage, I was actually supposed to get rid of the Mosswort Bridge. I don't know.
Yep.
I was?
Nelly fist pumping that Mosswort Bridge still in play.
All right, show me.
I guess I gotta go now. Actually, I can't go
Yeah.
after combat.
What do we got?
Artisan of Kozilek.
Which one is this?
It's a.
When you cast
yeah.
this spell, are you casting it though, or
you are because Mosswort Bridge casts it.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Is that how Hideaway works?
Yeah, you're playing the card.
You may play the removed card without paying its mana cost if creatures you control have 10 or more power. Wow. Okay. Cool. And so you get to bring back something.
Just Nissa. So, I'll return this to the battlefield. It's just creatures in my.
Wow.
Yeah, I only have Noble Hierarch and Nissa to choose from. So, she'll enter tapped. I'll find a forest, put that in my hand.
Yeah.
This will enter tapped.
Man, I was so excited to kill the Cradle that I didn't even see the Eldrazi hiding in the woods.
I mean, I'm down some mana because of that choice.
Yeah,
It's
but
fair.
you're up an Eldrazi. I think the Eldrazi actually was more expensive than what the Cradle would have paid for, you know?
Possibly. The Mosswort Bridge does make mana as well as the Cradle. It's true. Okay.
How does it even hide in the forest? Hello?
The Mosswort Bridge is really big.
Well, it's one of those things where like it's hiding under the bridge,
this
and you're
first
like,
for the
I
turn.
can't see it under the bridge, and then you realize that it's actually the entire space under
Yeah,
the bridge
yeah,
Right,
yeah,
is
yeah.
the monster.
That's an Arzon of Kozlak down there. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I don't know. Do I want to trade Panglacial Worm for Tide Taker? Not really. Go ahead.
He saw the line.
Yeah, I'm keenly aware that you have a Giver of Runes.
All right, so what I need to do, I'm going to get the old Ready Whitey Ravi Tappy here. And I need to get one of my exile effects. And I need it to show up right meow. Can you do that for me, Nelly? Can you manifest it into existence?
Do you want me to cut your library for you?
Well, I have to find my thing first.
Okay, take your time.
I have 4 outs? 5? Is it legendary? Does Krakus work on it or no?
No Caracas.
What?
Not legendary.
And how many
It's
lands?
only a 10-9.
How many,
Annihilator 2.
how many lands until your Nissa turns into a planeswalker? It's like
2
7?
more.
Yeah.
2 more. So not next turn, but maybe the turn after if it doesn't get stomped or whatever.
Would you like to...
Yes, let me dongle the bongle here. Hey, kids, don't forget, check out store.loadingreadyrun.com. And if you're watching us on YouTube, thanks. We also have some other channels. Here you go, Serge. Good luck.
All right. I have outs. I have outs. And they are right here.
That's
not
a
an
card?
Out. That's not an out.
Call the Forge Master.
Whatever non-token. Okay,
Maybe.
that's fine. No. It's fine. It's fine.
Hey, I just
it's
met
fine.
you, and this is crazy.
All right. 3 mana. We have outs. We have outs.
We're
We have
digging for
outs.
swords. Yep, love this.
You know, me and some of the other looters have been talking, Dave, and I feel like you got to have more faith in the whole process. You know, you can't just faithlessly loot all the time. You gotta respect the process of looting.
Listen, Serge, your looting has been a little too faithless lately. We've got to put some of the faith back in. Cue wham.
Am I just dead?
Wait, is that right? Is it George Michael?
Gotta have faith. Yeah.
Faith? It's just George Michael by himself, not wham, right? Yeah.
You're attacking me for like 20 million next turn.
I mean, just 20, but yeah.
I think I'm dead, but I'll play it out just for the sake of TV.
You're not like dead on board.
No,
next turn.
but
it's
I-
pretty bad. Annihilator 2 is pretty lame.
Yeah.
Pass?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was when Serge realized he was really, truly dead.
Play this really cool for us. Probably gonna make the math a little easier here. Elf, elf, elf. 3, 4, 5, 6. You don't have an elf, do you? No.
Wait, does that work?
Yeah, this one just counts all the elves in play.
No way.
Yeah, you've never played the hoof mirror?
No. Oh, no. I don't think I've ever played
It's
hoof.
terrifying. Yeah.
All right.
You got to have yours first.
Yeah, I've done like the Mutavault in Merfolk v Goblins.
Okay.
And also Sliver v Goblins with Mutavault. But yeah, never dueling Priest of Titania.
Finale for 8?
Oh, that just gets hoofed, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I'm super dead.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
All right, let's go to game 2.
We top decked a good one there.
I think I'm dead even if I get my removal spell then.
Yeah, I guess if I top deck that finale.
Yeah,
it's
like if you're
enough
going for
creatures,
hoof.
yeah.
Interesting. I mean having an I win like an instant win button is kind of hard for the red white deck. I just have to kill you before it's relevant.
Yeah,
Or
you
like fight the board enough that you can't really build up your resources.
Yeah, your plan is to chip away at me or to deny me resources, right?
Knowing the hits in your deck and knowing that you're big green, that you're not hoof, I think I think if this is hoof, I'm supposed to hit the cradle, but absolutely in this matchup, I'm supposed to hit that Mosswort Bridge. Your hits are so big off of that, and it's already online.
Yeah, like if I
So
didn't have the
that's
9/5, I think there's definitely an argument for the cradle. But like since I think anyone who's put Mosswort Bridge in their deck, it's like you should probably break that
Yeah.
Mosswort Bridge.
Yeah. I think it's an issue that happens in a lot of Magic, but in our format in particular, is you see a threat and you hyperfixate on it, so
Right.
that when you finally find the answer to it, even if it's no longer the correct play, you're like, aha, it's finally gone. You're like,
Yeah.
its moment has passed, its damage is done.
Yeah.
Or you've played other decks in which that was the big
Yeah,
threat.
yeah,
and so
yeah.
sometimes it's hard to evaluate where it lies.
I feel like similar things happen every time you have to put a bunch of mental energy into solving any problem in the game. You just you lock in your decision, and then you don't want to have to reevaluate or go down the path again of figuring out what the right decision is now that things have changed.
Of course,
I do that all the time.
I mean, of course, the
You're fun.
other thing is you just have multiple threats.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah,
There's that.
there's
I'll
like
keep.
Mine's a-
one threat is maybe scarier than the other, but if you don't do anything about the cradle, then that's still gonna give you problems. Like,
Such a weird one.
My hand is also weird. I just like you to know that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll keep. Yeah, I'm keeping.
All right.
Let's do it.
So turn 1, I'm going to go Wooded Foothills, Mox Ruby,
Nice.
fetch into a Ready Whitey, and accelerate into a Lion Sash
Love that for you, bestie.
as the turn 1 play, which is an odd one to accelerate into because you don't really play out of your graveyard all that often, right?
No.
But you do put like fetch lands in, so maybe it's not
Yeah,
bad.
I'm going to put a card in my graveyard right now, and then probably
Okay.
another card also
Oh,
now.
Ancient Tomb,
Yeah, I
though.
have an Ancient Tomb and a Mox Diamond.
Oh,
Not even really using the Ancient Tomb.
I
now.
thought, I
Pitch
was
this
like, I
away
have a
five
turn
times.
1 2 mana, and Nelly's like, hold my beer. Turn 1 3 mana.
Got Secure Tribal.
Oh,
as
yeah.
well.
Okay.
And then I'll say go.
Would you like to cut?
Sure.
No. Okay.
Sure don't.
Untap, draw. I've got this Battlefield Forge. Well, too bad for you. I've got Trample now. All right, so this is now a 2/2
Okay,
with lifelink and Trample.
sounds good.
Hit you for 2.
I'll take 2.
You're at 16. I go to 21. Pass.
the old Sash holding a spear trick.
So I've got a Gaia's Cradle. And
What an interesting mana start for your deck.
thank you. Yeah, I'll play this Hedron Archive.
Yeah.
I'm at 14.
Yep.
I'll attack you for 1.
Oh, yeah.
Back to you.
Yeah, may as well, right?
Yeah, so I top decked this Verdant Catacombs, but the plan was going to be Ancient Tomb, Mox, pitching Gaia's Cradle for Steve, and sack right away to be able to cast spells.
Faithless Looting.
All right. There's a good target for your Lion Sash right there.
I'm just going to discard these 2 basic mountains.
Sure.
Attack, and then can I hit your graveyard with this? Exile target
Yeah.
card from a graveyard. If it was a permanent, put a +1/+1 counter. I'm going to lose a life, 19. Eat your card, eat one of my basic mountains. To put, let's use green for the +1/+1 counters.
Okay, so
I'll hit
4?
you for 4.
I'm at 10.
I go to 23.
Sounds good.
Say go.
I'll go to 8. Woodland Bellower.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Who am I grabbing? I don't
For
actually
those of you
know.
keeping track, that's a 6-drop on turn 3. This is turn 3.
That's
What a game!
Yeah, we're having a game here.
A little bit of rock'em sock'em robots right here.
Oh, this one seems pretty good.
As you go by, Pangalacial Worm is like, hey,
Man, yep,
I'll just Red Lion Sash.
yep, yep. I was like, you're in green.
I'll attack for 1.
Oh man,
Go ahead.
22. I think I'm in a world of hurt now. I mean, should we just go to the next game?
I have some stuff. I
I'm
don't
at
know.
22. Yeah, if
Okay.
you've got tooth and nail, and
Sure.
yeah, you go. Yeah, I'm dead in 2 turns.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Game 3.
Sweet.
wait,
Thank
so
you, Woodland
sorry,
Bellower.
Nelly won.
who Nelly won?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry,
I got
Paul.
the
I was
muffin
like,
there.
what happened there?
Big Rex Sage off the
Yeah.
Woodland Bellower. Very
Woodland
big,
Bellower into
very
Rex
big
Sage
Rex
destroys
Sage.
my only threat. I'm able to do +3/+3 next turn.
Yeah.
Off of like fetch land, white
2
ward, eat all the
basics,
lands out of my
yeah.
graveyard,
Yeah.
which is kind of huge.
I like when you do a search your library and you don't have enough mana for the Pangalacial Worm. The worm is just like, hey,
Put me in, coach. Coach.
it's like, no, not yet.
It's got like
Not yet.
the voice is somehow the same as that alarm from the 1990s. That's just like, get up, cast me. It's like so mad at you.
I look away for 1 second. What happened? Well, you see, Canadian Highlander is the kind of format where you can't blink, chat.
There was a crucial disenchant. That's what happened.
All of my eggs, one basket. Yeah, I ripped discarded land off of that. And like, even if I... No, I have no threat. I spent all of my mana to try and dig flashback Faithless Looting, but then you still have a 6/5, right? Yeah, and you got gas too, so now it's fine.
But yeah, Canlander's the format where the one person's at 22, the other person's at 8, and the person at 22
concedes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just how it goes.
Well, look, we're a little short on time. Let's get good games in rather than, drawing out the inevitable. Oh, no. Mullen.
I can keep.
You can keep. What a guy. What are your points out of curiosity?
I'm playing Mox Emerald,
Okay.
Natural Order,
Yeah.
and Soul Ring. I don't think I've drawn any of them tonight. They're in the deck.
Mox. How many points is Natural Order?
3.
Wow. Dece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nice spread. I don't know. I like
It's
it.
a very nice spread. It's a very scary spread. The tight up a spread, you're like, really? You can play all 3 of those cards in one deck? All right.
It's not that many points cards, Surge. It's just 2 mana accelerants and a powerful tutor.
Nothing like a Mox colorless start with a handful of white cards.
Oh, so close.
Yeah, that's white Mox. We're off
Spencer
to the
Sacklin
races.
would have kept that in a heartbeat.
Oh, my only red card costs 3 mana. Add him on the play? What are you even doing?
You just lead with your waste, and then then
pass.
next turn you rip a white source. Yeah.
Okay.
And you wasteland them.
Yeah.
And then,
okay. And then you've got 2 mana.
Yeah, and then you have a Mox Ruby, and you rip a Plains, and you cast your 2-drop white creature, and then you
Okay.
rip another land. You
Okay.
cast
Okay.
your
okay.
goblin.
All right. Well, let's see what my 5 looks like here.
There's only 1 land in your hand, Surge, so clearly there's 2 on top of your library.
Oh, this is really good against you. So let's put that away, and let's put that away. No, that's stupid. Let's put these 2 away. I'm on the play.
Okay.
Blood-stained mire.
Very good.
Say go.
Draw. Okay. I'm going to cast this Once Upon a Time, but the one in my hand is this groovy altar that I got from Tyler the Brushwag. I think that's his name on Twitter, and it's so you're playing some cards with your friends the other day. It's a Letterkenny altar, secret layer Letterkenny.
Okay.
Anyways, so that's my Once Upon a Time I'd like to cast. I'll look at the top 5. And I can get a land or a creature, hey? Yes, I would like to do that. It's going to be this creature.
Yes.
Yes. Forest. Bop.
Bop.
Pass. I accept your squeak.
How dare you? I'm going to fetch that into a Rav Duel, go to 17, and then cast Cough. Excuse me.
Call the Forge Master.
Oh, that's Call. Why did I think it was Koth?
Koth is a different guy.
Yeah. Call the Forge Master?
We need a new sword. Call the Forge Master. Sounds good. So your equipped creatures don't really die, and except your tokens, they get bigger instead, right?
Creature tokens you control that are enchanted or equipped get
enchanted.
+1/+1.
Nice. Right.
Pass to you. And
Your
then
enchanted tokens are also big.
trying to find this this Ready Whitey Ravi Dooley.
Nice. Forest and Llanowar Tribe. Pass.
Would you like to cut?
It's so wild that there was a version of Hoof that was playing like every copy, and I liked this deck. It was okay. Go ahead. But before Modern Horizons or Modern Horizons 2, whichever one this is, we just played 3 mana 1/1s that tap for 2.
Solitude.
Okay.
Exiling Selfless Spirit. We're going to exile your big friend. You gain 5 life.
But then I gain life instead of you.
Yeah.
Is it 5 or is it the creature's power?
Isn't that a 5/3?
No, it's
oh,
a
it's only
3/3.
3/3. Right, that makes way more sense. Gain 3.
Okay.
Unholy Heat your bird.
Oh no! All my sweet little boys.
Take 2.
Okay.
I have 1 card in hand.
Okay.
Go.
All my little mana dorks are gone. They've all left me. Forest. Pass.
Yes, we've done it.
You have done it.
We've stopped the bleeding, Twitch chat.
Did it.
Hit you for 2.
19.
Stone Forge.
You got it.
Ju. Brown. What do I even get here? Stone Forge. I think I love you. Brown. I wanna know for sure. Brown. Come on.
You make my sword draw.
Hold me tight. Brown. You move me. I mean, yeah, why not? Empty board.
Okay. I'm not playing any of those colors, but shocks are good.
Yeah. Go.
Pass.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Chord for 0.
Oh. What's he getting, chat? Put your guesses in now before it shows it.
I think I only have 1 target.
Ornithopter.
Oh.
That is a good call.
Tristal MTG wins. That's right. It's a Dryad Arbor.
That's right.
It's right up there with the Green Sun.
Yeah.
The green sun for 0 on turn 1. I was contemplating GT.
I mean,
That 3 mana Dryad Arbor. Sometimes it's what you got to do.
yeah. It has instant. It's an instant speed card. You know, there's that. Got that going for it for 3 mana. Okay, that's an option, I guess. Is that better? Yeah, probably. Ranger class.
Is it the one that lets you play an extra land? Which is
No,
this one?
this
Oh,
one
you get a
just
wolf.
Makes a wolf. and
Makes a
then
wolf.
Makes attacking with the wolf good. Back to you.
Whenever you attack, put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature.
And then for 4 mana, I can start playing creatures off the top of my
That
library.
card is good. I don't like it. I don't like it, Nelly.
I don't blame you for not liking it. It's reasonable.
Boom.
I recommend attacking with your Stoneforge Mystic.
Oh,
Free play advice.
do you now? You're gonna be so big.
I keep eating.
I'm missing land, Nelly. This is what happens when you mull to 5. You just have fewer resources. Especially when you 2-for-1 yourself with Solitude. I think I have to play the long game here. It's going to be a 3/3. Can I even afford the long game?
Oh, do you want this to be a 2? Sorry, team. It's on level 2, but I've only put mana into it once. I don't know.
I think I have to kill that before it gets out of control.
All right.
2 damage.
Out of control.
Hit you for 3.
I take 3.
I think that's the correct play.
Okay.
It was really tough. Go. I mean, the other option is to untap and equip sword, but then your wolf gets big, and that's kind of awkward.
Right. Forest.
5 mana.
Genesis Wave for 2.
Oh, all
Any
right.
number of permanents.
With CMC 2 or less?
Oh, we're missing the first one.
Okay.
Come on,
And
land.
oh,
Okay. What happens to these cards? Into the graveyard. Perfect. Okay, back to you.
I love that you went for that.
Well, we're a little strapped for plays here.
To you.
I'm 2'd.
Pass.
Untap. You're not a land either. Brutal. Yeah, that's probably better than that. Okay. Level 3. I may look anytime.
Yeah.
Back to you.
Do you want to tap your forest instead of your Dryad Arbor so you could potentially block?
No.
Okay. End step. Activate Stone Forge to flash in Sword Forge.
Okay.
They have forged the Sworge.
Yes.
Untap. Draw for the turn. Attempt to equip the Sworge. Attack you.
Take Forge.
All right, and I'll shoot your Dryad Arbor.
Sure.
Pass.
You have to draw a card. Do you want to play land?
No.
Untapping.
I'd love to play a land, but
Looking at my top card.
yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good. Better than nothing. Cast this.
Oh yeah, because you do that, can't you?
Yeah. Have a wasteland.
No.
Strangely, I'm not going to activate it. Go ahead.
Untap, untap, draw. Fascinating. I'm gonna cast Chrome Mox,
Okay,
exiling Carry Zev.
you got it.
3 mana. I'm going to cast Tajik.
Don't love that.
Tajik is here to party. I'm going to announce my intentions to rumble.
You got it.
Mentor trigger. I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter on the Stoneforge.
Okay, I guess I'll block here and take
Yeah.
5.
Take 5, you go to 5. Pass.
Draw this card. Look at this card. Okay, you got it.
Sometimes the big decks have those kinds of games, you know?
Yep.
I want
Well,
to
you had some interaction. Yeah, I don't know, would have made a difference if I gave myself more return. No, I just had like every card that costs more than 6 on top of my library.
Do you realize how many games we've gotten in? This has been amazing. Some Rock'em
don't know.
Sock'em.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want one more.
Okay.
Do you want one more?
Sure, one more, absolutely.
Yeah? Are you okay, Paul? You okay with that?
I was just going to
Awesome.
say, I don't even know. I don't know how
Chat?
many games we've gotten in.
That's our third. That was our
Okay,
third.
sweet.
And we started at like 7:10, 7:15.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Just like jamming games at Cenote while we wait for our
Right?
dinner.
Wait
Yep.
for our nachos. I think
Absolutely.
we spent more time shuffling than we've had we have played, you know?
I mean, when I realized that was how Monday nights were actually going, I got a little sad.
What do you mean?
Well, just like, your hands are tired. It's like your 5th Monday in a row or something. You haven't taken a break for a while, or like for me, I probably played like 100 of them in a row.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like you spend so much time shuffling, especially with like really serious Highlander decks. Like just so many
Oh,
tutors, right?
yeah,
like half your
yeah,
cards are
yeah.
tutors, and so you just spend a ton of time shuffling.
One of my favorite achievement unlocks for Highlander streams is when both players are simultaneously shuffling their decks after tutoring.
Yeah.
You're like, achievement unlocked. You want to cut?
Yeah, no.
All right. Good luck to you, my friend.
Good luck to you too. Do you want to cut?
Nah.
Okay.
I'm on the draw. I can keep this. Good luck.
Mine's too greedy.
Godspeed. Oh,
I wish.
my hand's even better suddenly.
The two 1-drops, but the only land is Dryad Arbor.
Oh, it's a little vulnerable.
If I hadn't seen the Forked Bolt yet, it's like if they're playing Forked Bolt, they're playing all the other bolts too.
Yeah. I got Fury. I haven't
Yeah.
seen it at all tonight.
Oh
And
God, Fury, yeah.
6 games so far. 6 games, no Fury.
My natural order was in that hand, but
That's an
Oh,
interesting, like sort of thing that you can get, especially in Highlander, is that like if you see Forked Bolt, you know that there's going to be Lightning Bolt, Chain Lightning, and like you already
You go down the list, right?
Yeah.
Because you're like, if they're playing the 3rd best Lightning Bolt, they're probably
Yeah.
playing number 1 and number 2.
yeah, and
Right.
they're also probably playing like 4
so
or
that
5 other burn spells.
like
at
that
least.
one spell gives you
Oh,
gives
ton
you
of
like,
information, yeah.
like 5 or 6 different spells.
But then
in
you have the
deck.
weird questions, like they're in red-white. Are they playing Lightning Helix, right?
Yeah, probably. I will put one of these back. This one.
All right. Good luck.
And then I will search my library for a basic forest and put a wild growth on it. Go.
But then, of course, what you do is you play the you play that Fork Bolt and not the other ones, just to mess up your opponent.
Just to triple weasel them? Yeah, fair enough.
I have 1 land that enters play tapped in this whole deck.
Oh, nice.
Needle Spires.
That's okay.
But wait.
You also have Moxes.
I do!
Yes.
Mox Stepmom.
Stepmom.
Is it still
Step.
Steppy Mum if I don't cast it off the plateau?
I don't. Yes.
Okay. That's good to know.
Okay.
Pass.
I'll draw. I'll play 2 Mana Dorks. One of them is Llanowar Elves. The
Yeah.
other one is Boreal Druid. Back to
Yikes.
you.
All right. Untap. Draw. Fascinating. That is the single worst possible draw. I didn't rip a land.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You know what I ripped instead? Which you never want to see on turn 2 when you have 2 2-drops in hand?
A 1-drop?
No, Aether Vial.
Oh, I mean, that's probably still
It's
good
tough,
here.
right?
I
Yeah.
should probably have Aether Vial in this deck.
Because I wanna sequence and put out pressure, but I think I have to play the
it's,
Aether Vial.
it's fine. Yes, it is the guess what I drew card, but
Yeah.
on the other hand,
Yeah.
it's still good.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's probably worth.
4 mana.
Hooray! I drew the natural order again. Is this okay?
Yeah, it happens.
Okay, sweet. I will find a Primeval Titan.
Prime time.
Yeah.
You like prime time here.
Yeah, I only have 1 land.
Oh, that's a good call. Yeah.
Thanks.
I was wondering if like Woodland Bellower would be kind of sick too.
Yeah, Woodland Bellower is also good. You can like Woodland Bellower for Wood Elves, I guess.
You can't get Nissa specifically because she's legendary and it says non-legendary.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you also play Wood Elves, if you played Nissa instead in that slot. But yeah, like,
Just grab this one.
but like land cradle is actually like kind of
I
terrifying.
get Thespian Stage and Cradle. Back to you.
Oh, Thespian Stage. Yeah.
Yeah, if you go get your Thespian Stage first, then your Dark Depths Clock is theoretically the same.
Am I dead?
If your Primeval Titan doesn't die, right?
Didn't rip the land, which is really kind of awkward if you ask me.
Yeah, speaking of lands, I guess whoever wins this game has to be the premier lands pilot of the format because we're both playing lands.
We both kept one-landers too. You kept Woodlander, Wild Growth, Elf. I kept one-lander, Mox, multiple 2-drops. I'm gonna go to combat.
Okay.
I'm gonna pass.
I mean, I'm not hearing Wheeler protest that. So
Yeah,
it must
it's
be
weird.
the
Here we
case.
are having a Canadian Highlander night. Wheeler's
Yeah.
not saying anything about how we're both kind of the winningest players in Canadian Highlander somehow, both of us.
Look, as the
So
person
weird.
who created the entire format and has the single most tournament wins in the history of the format, I don't know what Wheeler's talking about.
That's right. Do I do that now? No, I do it later, don't I? Okay, I'll just go to attacks.
Yeah. I'll block pro green.
Okay.
I mean, technically, I find out what your
Yeah, you find out what I'm
what your
grabbing
lands are first, just to see if you're gonna get me.
Gonna get this Dryad Arbor
Yeah.
and the Dark Depths.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I'll just deal
And then
4 to
I'll
you.
go to 16,
Okay.
and I'm gonna rip Caracas and Swords and Wasteland off of this one draw.
First we
by
recall.
cheating.
Are you playing recall? Is in your points?
Yeah, red-white recall is.
Can you play recall Mox Emerald and Mox Pearl and Mox Ruby? Is that
No, recall.
Recall's like 7, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
No.
Each box is
All right,
3.
all right. We've found an illegal spread. You may cut.
You're fine.
Okay, I think I always want to do this.
Oh, no,
first.
he's
Yeah,
casting more
10 ice
spells
counters.
after.
Yeah. Hex Drinker.
Oh God,
It's
I need
little
another
card.
removal spell.
Didn't have much time to shine earlier. Okay, and then this taps for 4.
Have you seen the
And you can only
cube misplay that people keep doing, where they
What is it?
steal the Hex Drinker and then they give it protection, and then the aura falls off,
yeah,
they get it
and
back.
falls off.
Yeah,
that's
they
funny.
bribery it or whatever.
Bribery Hex Drinker. Whoops. After they level it up.
Yeah, yeah.
Hooray, protection from everything. Yeah, okay, so speaking of level up, I'll put 4 mana in the pool. Actually, wait, maybe this is better. Instead of doing any of that stuff, I should just do that. Sure, this shows off more cards and is funnier.
Sure.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
Sylvan Primordial.
What is that the new Crucible one?
It's not new, and it's not a
Enters
1.
the battlefield
No.
for each opponent, destroy target non-creature permanent that player controls. Well, which of these two you hitting?
I just want to kill this, actually.
You
It's
get hit by lands?
non-creature
Oh
permanent.
my god. Oh my god. All right, sure.
And then I grab a tapped forest. Oh, it can be any forest, though. I don't know if I have a tricky forest though in my deck.
Serge, I'm starting to think that it could be difficult for you to be the premier lands player in the format.
When I have 0 lands.
Put
Yeah.
1 level up.
No, it's
counter on
okay,
here.
Paul. It's a
Let's
good
grab
thing
this
that we
forest.
didn't play that last game, that I offered another game and Nelson very politely said, no, there's no need to play another game of Magic.
That's how it went down. Serge won that game, and then the night was over. We thanked the subs.
yeah, it was
We
amazing.
told everybody that they were great and thanks
Yeah.
for watching. And then we said go.
I was really proud of myself for not having poutine tonight, but suddenly...
Wait, this is tapped, isn't it?
Well, you did attack me with it. Suddenly
sorry,
a consolation poutine is feeling pretty good. That's a game loss right there. I'm going to take the W.
Okay, back to you. I don't know how many times I cheated this turn. But it was
Untap. Then this
probably
goes
a
to
lot.
2, and I
Sorry.
draw the 3 answers that I need. That is none of those. I'm going to go to combat.
Okay.
Go.
All right. One tap.
Uh-huh.
Okay. That's a
Not
good
dead
one.
to Dark Depths, chat. Not
Play
dead to Dark Depths.
Nykthos is my land for the turn. And then I'll tap Cradle for 5.
Uh-huh.
Put 2 of it into here, which gets me back. Okay, so that's
7.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I've got 10 in the pool. I'll cast Chord for 8.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Go get an 8 drop.
Okay, any ones in particular coming to mind?
Yeah, there's one in particular I have coming to mind. It's a 5/5 haste.
Oh, I thought you were going to get one of the Eldrazi's.
Oh, I could do that, but they don't have haste.
That's fair.
I
That's
do
fair.
have Eldrazi's.
Uh-huh.
But also you want to cast them. They all have cast triggers.
Yeah, I
This
know.
one just has an ETB trigger. I'll shuffle.
Sorry,
Yep.
activate.
Okay.
All my creatures have indestructible.
Beauty.
You
Well,
may-
if you sacrifice that, yeah.
Okay, but like,
fine.
you sure you want to attack?
Yes. I'll put this trigger on the stack and attack for approximately 1 million.
Holy moly! All right, all right. I mean, we knew it was going to be a fast one either way.
Thanks for showing up, Sylvan Primordial.
Dude,
It's
your
fun
deck
to
is
play.
sick.
It's fun to play Sylvan Primordial and Panglacial Worm again
We
after
never
10
got-
years of not playing them.
We never got to see Channel, but Panglacial
Oh,
Worm,
yeah, the
Chef's
Channel.
Kiss Beautiful.
The channel hit after that first game.
Yeah. And we got to see some beautiful, beautiful, powerful magic right there. Man, nothing like, not even 2020 green cards. Every green card in that deck was from like 2014 and before.
I won a game against Alex with a Questing Beast.
Oh,
Questing Beast
okay.
was really
All
clutch
right.
in one
That's
game.
fair.
So Questing Beast, real stuff.
All right, friends.
But yeah,
That's going to do it for the Friday Night Paper Fight tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the powerful magic. Reminder that everything we do is brought to you by you with your support over the Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. The Friday Night Paper Fight is sponsored in part by the wonderful people over at Card Kingdom. cardkingdom.com/LRR. That's an affiliate code. Lets them know that we sent you, and if you ask very politely, you can get a button that says "A pox upon the auto tapper." Very topical arena humor.
and quick, while Wheeler's not watching, if you're on YouTube, let us know in the comments what you're the premier pilot of.
Oh yeah, yeah. You probably have at least one up on Wheeler, and we want to know what it is.
Yeah.
If you're looking for other ways to support us, and we do appreciate it because you are the reason we can do all of this. We have a store. You can get merch like sweater and shirt. I'm definitely shilling for us today.
Yeah. Hopefully
And-
Cup will be back eventually, but I don't think Cup is currently available.
Yeah, sleeve, playmat,
Magic sleeves.
Magic
Yeah.
sleeve.
all
Yep.
kinds of fun stuff like that. And yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, like dangle, the dingle, the dongle, whatever Ben says. Anyways, you're an absolute delight. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.